that okay, Nacho?
Is that okay, Nacho?
Hey, welcome to the podcast. I'm Luke Soyan. This is my guest, Aeriel Scariel. Wait, I've asked you this before, but I already forgot your last name. Is it Garagely?
No.
I didn't think so. Wait, where did that come from then? You just saw a garage and you were like, last name.
No, that's from Pineapple Express. It's in the movie.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. I'm such a bad friend.
No, but that's what they do. They were like, they look around, they're like, oh yeah, Garagely. Say that's your last name.
Yeah, okay. I have that movie and I haven't watched it for a long time. I should watch it.
We should just stop the podcast and watch that. Do you want to?
Okay, we'll be right back. Just 3 minutes in, or not even 3. It's been like 35 seconds.
Screw this already. We found another idea.
Yeah.
Well, that works.
Yeah. But yeah, so my girlfriend and I broke up in November.
Yikes.
That's what she asked me right before we started.
Yeah. Wait, so...
It's okay. We're friends still. We hang out.
That was like before pandemic, so like worst time to be single.
Well, so we broke up. So when I lived at Allie Berta's house, Nick Matoza moved out.
Right.
Then she moved in, and we're like, cool, we're going to live together, sort of. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work out, and then she, like, broke up with me, and then the pandemic happened, so I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I have jokes about it.
So everybody just left you, and then the whole world shut down?
Yeah, Allie left her own house, too. I was alone. That's why I got Nacho. No.
And we're in Allie's house right now.
Yes, this is Allie's new house that she doesn't live in.
Wait, so you got Nacho with the ex?
Marisol, yeah. We got him together, and then, like, literally 3 weeks later, we broke up.
Oh.
It's kind of like...
It was your fault.
He's like an
it was
unwanted
your
pregnancy
fault just
that
a
we
little
had
bit.
together.
Yeah, but good for you for, dad momming it up.
Well, yeah.
Your dog dad.
Yeah. No, I still, like, we hang out and he gets to see her. Like, we celebrated his gotcha day, like, a week ago.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool that you still, like, get to be friends and stuff. Sometimes it's just...
It works out sometimes.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I don't know. Living with people will, like, it's different. You're, like, I feel like I know that I'm a different person. And so it's hard to, like, explain to another person, like, oh, yeah, like, we're friends and we're cool and blah, blah, blah. But, like, if you live with me, it's, like, a whole different kind of person. I sound like a gremlin. You're like, I feel like you're a little scared.
No.
Is this why Nacho's nervous?
No.
I keep thinking that I'm going to call him Taco. I'm sorry. I'm like, I literally thought about, I was like, is this guy's name Taco?
Is burrito bowl okay?
Burrito, yeah, is Mr. Carnitas? Hello? So I'm like,
Mr. Carnitas is such a better name.
Is that not his last name? Oh, yeah.
He has a little baby doggy taco truck that he drives around.
Oh, my God, a little doggy entrepreneur. Oh. I love him.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's cool.
He sits like this a lot, too. Like, he crosses his little paws.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, he's very dainty.
Yeah, my cat is just like a grumpy old man. I was telling you.
How old is your cat?
Dude, we don't. I don't even ask.
Like, is it a box cat?
No, no, he lived at a vet hospital for the first like 6-something years of his life.
Wow.
They took his blood. Yeah, he was a part of a blood donor program. But how can a cat consent to that? Anyways, so
what if it was like the vampires from Blade and they were farming cat blood?
That's worse.
Yeah, that is worse.
Like, at least this blood goes to, like, dying other cats, I guess. You're like...
So your cat's a hero, but now he's grumpy because he went through,
trauma.
like, a Holocaust.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he was, like, the main blood bag, I call him sometimes. So that's why we have a little
So what's his name, Mr. Bloodbags?
Yeah, Mr. Bloodbag. No, his full name is Hector Carlos Santana, Pablo Escobar, Lil Wayne, the Carter 3's the best Lil Wayne album, Espinosa. I almost forgot.
I'm glad we reminded
Yeah, that's his full name, but he goes by Hector.
Okay.
Hector, Heck Boy. He came with the last name Bartholomew. Yeah, I call him Heck Boy all the time.
On Halloween when he wears little devil horns, he's Heck Boy.
Heck Boy. He's real evil looking sometimes.
Uh-huh.
You're just staring at him like, I'm like, oh my God.
He does. I think.
Oh my God.
I think he's like, I have to be ready in case she tries to kill me. Because that's what he does with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like, I have lots of people over and I don't care about COVID, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, just over the course of you owning him and him meeting people with you.
But
and he's probably always been like that, just his upbringing. I mean, we talked about that.
He's only really this like comfortable like this with me, my ex-girlfriend, Allie, and then Allie's fiance, Nick.
Oh, like people he lived with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I get that.
Thank you. That's so nice, Nacho. Thanks for licking my hand, Mr.
I mean, like,
Carnitas.
my hand's like, yeah,
I
Mr.
think I start calling him that as a nickname because that's so good.
I love it. It's his fancy name. It's when he's feeling.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Carnitas. I mean, my hands are like super sweaty. That's like a part of my personality.
Oh.
Did you want to lick it? Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice,
God.
Nacho.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Boy.
That's
a good boy.
It just feels like the rest of my hand. Wet. No, it's a real problem.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That was my actual hand, not nacho spit. Did you feel it?
Yes. Did.
Okay. I mean, the feet are going too. I'm like a slug. Anyways, that's probably why Nacho's also on leery edge.
No, I don't know how he feels about like a slug, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't describe you with that word, but.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're
Well, you haven't lived with me.
Oh, okay. Not until I see you like going from room to room and you're just like
sliming around. Dude, that sounds like me. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I got 2 new roommates during COVID. That was an exciting time for me. That was a joke.
Wait, so do you have roommates right now or no?
I have 1 roommate right now.
Are you renting like or
Yeah,
what's your story?
Tell me. Not full adult. I do not own a home. No, I've actually lived in the same place for almost 8 years actually.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's in Midtown.
I feel like that's like the longest anyone's ever lived in Midtown.
Yeah, and I haven't even moved. Like I've stayed in the same place. It's crazy. But yeah, I've had a couple different roommates. It was cool not living with people, but then like it was expensive. So
yeah,
a couple people stopped by, and living with me is different, and living with them is different as well.
It does kind of suck. I had a roommate once, like in Midtown when I was like 25. This girl that I worked with that was like a friend, like a good friend, and then we started living together, and just it just got tense because she would just like leave messes out. Like I didn't know, but you don't know till you live with someone, and then it's like
it's all the like unspoken stuff because it's like some of this stuff is like really not a big deal too, and it's just like I don't know. It's so weird, and it makes me wonder too, like living with a romantic partner, like how is that? What changes with that? You know, because you lived with your girlfriend
for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. How was that?
I think you're like tiptoe. Like, is that okay?
I don't know.
No, it's fine. No, I don't even think we got to properly like see what it would have been like because
was that your first time living with a partner?
Yeah,
like romantic. Oh, okay.
I think it would have been fine if we got used to it, but I think
it wasn't your own space too, though. You guys were sharing it, so that probably adds to it.
Yeah. Well, and it was also like we were sharing it with Allie, so it wasn't like I think she really wanted to move into our own place.
Right.
But I was like nervous to do that still. So I thought this was like a cool, even like halfway point.
A preview.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I think we were having issues kind of.
Yeah.
Because I'm like pursuing
this
bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like literally
fun
bullshit.
Stuff. Yeah. I mean, your heart.
Yeah.
Your I think it's a noble cause, but it is a lonely
selfish,
road.
though,
yeah,
you know?
true, totally.
And so, but she really wanted like a dude who like goes to work 9 to 5, comes home and is home, and like he can hang out.
Oh, not
watch
going
TV.
to like comedy shows.
Yes, that like really started to bother her that I was just like out all the time.
No, you need like a low key fan in the audience. Would you like that?
I don't want like a fan. That's like weird. I want someone who doesn't. I do want someone who thinks I'm funny, but I don't want someone who's like, that was so good, Luke. Oh my god.
Well,
like,
yeah. Well, because that feels fake though.
Yeah.
But like, would you like? I mean, obviously not every show, but would you want somebody that was like gonna support you and be there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect them to go to every show, but once in a while, like, yeah. And then I want them to be cool with hanging out with
Your
like other comedians
your
going
friends.
out.
Yeah.
Because she's not a going out type of person. Like she doesn't like crowds and people, which is
I
fine.
feel
Like
that.
there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like
That's not your lifestyle.
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't like fit long term. Like
Yeah.
even like if you like did blow up and stuff, or when speak it into existence. I know you said on Mark Berg's episode that nobody watches this, and I watched it.
I appreciate that. But how many other ones did you watch?
I watched a little bit of one, and then that was it.
That's like I don't expect people, like, honestly, this is like, it's just fun to this we wouldn't hang out if I didn't have a podcast.
No,
you
that's
were saying that.
right.
Would you even have invited me?
No.
I was like, well, probably not. I don't know, but I would like to. It's like you're funny and awesome to hang out with. So there's no reason not to.
I laugh at. I've thought you were funny for years. Do you know how long you've known me?
A pretty long time. I remember like there was one time where like we were sort of talking, like, hey, I don't know, like I feel like, and then I saw you at a bar, but I didn't know if it was you, and then I didn't talk to you, and it was very awkward. Like but it was my fault.
That was that Pine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm still sorry about that.
That's when you got canceled in my mind. Oh my God. I was like, I thought like, I remember like us like texting or whatever. And then like I
probably did some douchey thing where I was like,
no, it was probably that night.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can't think of, I
think I was like nervous to talk to you. But then also I was just probably being douchey. I don't know.
No, you were just doing your own thing. And we were both like, what, 20 something? I mean, I'm still like technically 20 something. Almost 30. Your 45 impression is pretty good, but I don't want to talk his name.
45 impression?
Not President Obama.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I can do that. Was I doing it on the Mark Berg episode? Sorry, my phone's not on silent.
It's okay.
Shut up, phone.
Yeah, you don't have any like ongoing battles of Star Wars things that you need to take care of right now?
Oh my God. Did you go through that whole part where we talked about that?
I mean, I watched like the whole episode.
Jesus. I hope you went and made a grilled cheese or something while we were
what was
talking
that? I was
about turn meter reduction.
Yeah, during the Star Wars part, I was actually like working, so it helped me get through.
Yeah,
so honestly, thank you.
We were good background noise.
Yeah, but I was paying attention. I mean, I remembered facts.
Uh-huh. That game is a maze of bullshit. It's like, I don't know if you've ever played a mobile gotcha game like that, but it's just.
Well, I have paid money. I am a person. How much money are you willing to disclose?
It's embarrassing, kind of.
Really?
Well, the thing is, too, is there's like money I've spent that was like, my stepdad and I have this thing now where on a birthday or like Father's Day or Christmas, we'll just be like, here's $100.
Oh, cool.
$100.
Yeah, that's a pretty big chunk. Yeah, I don't know. Like at once, I don't think I've spent that much, but I've probably spent like 20 on like a diamond pack or something.
Yeah, because a lot of games are reasonable.
Right. You're like, yeah, I could throw a 20 here.
And you can do that in the game, but the problem is like the most value is to do 100.
Right.
And then when you do 100, you can do a lot of stuff.
That's so awesome that your family is like enabling you.
Yeah, right?
Like that's a bonding thing. We could all use
some more. It is.
That's awesome.
You get closer, like doing things you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
That's probably why Bonnie and Clyde worked so well until they got shot.
Probably.
They're just enabling each other to rob banks in the 30s.
Yeah, I would probably say that's not like that was a toxic relationship for. Yeah, I mean, but if that was love, I don't know, you kind of want a partner. I don't know their whole style. So I don't know. I don't.
And it was a long time ago.
We're not experts. Stop listening.
I forgot the entire movie except when they get shot. That's the only thing I remember is they just like, and then they're dead.
That's a lot to remember, like remembering violence. How much violence do you remember? I don't know why. It just made me think. Okay, so I have this coworker.
I got pushed one time in middle school. I've never been in a real fight, so.
No, I'm talking about like visuals of violence.
Oh, so much.
So much.
It's like it's almost the best memories. Like Game of Thrones.
I wouldn't
when
say
that one
best.
guy gets his eyeballs smashed in.
Oh.
That part I don't like it because I like that character, but.
Well, that's like fake. Like that's like simulated violence.
Yes, but it looks very real.
It does. I mean, there's no reason your brain wouldn't think it was real. But have you ever been on like, or not been on, but been exposed to sites that show like?
Oh, I've seen like a couple things.
No,
I don't
I'm
seek
trying
that
to get
stuff out.
yeah, like well, yeah. How wait? What's the age difference between us?
I'm 33, almost 34.
Okay, you're just a little bit. You're just a little bit older than me. Maybe
Are
it's
you
just
like 28 or 27?
I'm 29, almost
Okay.
30.
All right.
But I'm just trying to think because like I feel like growing up with the internet, it was so easy to be exposed to that kind of stuff
Yeah.
that like I have memories of some things
Yeah.
from a long time ago.
Is it like, did you always find it on your own, or were you like hanging out with people and they were like, look at this?
Yeah, it was the latter. I was
Uh-huh.
not Googling things back then. Or it was like Ask Jeeves back then.
Yeah.
It was not good.
Lycos.
I don't know that one.
That was like, it was like a black lab was the logo or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Vintage internet.
Isn't that weird? Vintage internet?
Yeah, those weird geo sites and things.
Angel Fire. Angel Cities. No, Geo City. I don't know.
I miss having AIM though. I feel like that was cool.
Yeah, it was kind of fun to hear like the door open
Ding.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, someone's here. Who is it? Is it my crush?
Right.
Is
that
it
was
the crush I have?
that was the time.
Yeah.
Did you make cool away messages?
Yes, I think I tried. I don't know what I wrote though. I can't remember.
I like that you were just like, yes, they were cool.
I thought they were. I was like, this is clever or funny or something.
I thought it was like edgy because I would do like movie quotes from like R-rated movies and stuff.
Yeah.
like a Pulp Fiction or something. I was like, yeah, Pulp Fiction, the Bible one, the Bible quote.
Right. Yeah, the Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah,
stuff.
I was like, that's an away.
I can't remember one right now. I'm trying to think of like what he says, but yeah. I know what you mean.
I wish I could have an away message sometime still.
Yeah, they don't let you do that on Facebook.
Anything. On anything. Not even on Twitter.
Do you
Twitter,
think it's
you're
copyright?
on. I think it probably just makes sense for the format of the. Are you on Clubhouse?
Should I be?
I don't know. Do you want to be?
Yes.
Do you really want to be? I can send you an invite.
Can I join your clubhouse?
Yeah.
What's the password? Is it pizza? That's always the password to a clubhouse.
No, it's just like don't be a racist idiot.
Okay.
I feel like that you could do that.
Yeah.
I trust and believe in you.
So is Clubhouse the opposite of Parlor? Is that what's...
Oh, I think it's like the same thing. Wait, is that the voice?
Parlor's like the one that was like letting Republicans be on it, or like...
Okay, it's not like that.
I meant the opposite, where it's like...
Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's definitely the opposite.
They got like the Parlor like got canceled by Amazon or something because they like took them off their servers and then it hurt their... I don't know, something... I didn't read the
That
story.
sounds so insane. I honestly try not to digest too much complicated information. So like the QAnon stuff, I have no idea what's happening.
Right. I can't. It just stresses me out, and then I get sad that I can't do anything about it. That's my problem.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
I'm
yeah,
just like,
because
I
it's
hate-
mental illness, is it not?
What the
I mean, the delusions,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like you can't. I mean, nobody can do that.
I think it's a combination of mental illness and then being like just in a little weird internet bubble where that seems like that's the truth. So you go like, well, yeah, of course CNN they're all fucking children and it's all this awful. I don't know. Like I could see how it could happen to you, but I also am like, I don't know. If you're an adult, you should be able to.
Well, somebody told me something that they heard on a podcast. Isn't that a good? What's a prepositional phrase?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not good at grammar. I can speak English goodly, but
Yeah, that was real good.
I could pretty good speak English.
I are talking to you.
I are talking too. Did you say that?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I are baboon. I am weasel. Do you remember that one? Yeah. It was like a cow and chicken spinoff thing.
Yeah, but I love Cartoon Network. Did you ever play the games on their site? There was one game that I was obsessed with, where you just use the arrows. Tiki Resort.
Tiki Resort?
Yeah, you should know.
I don't know that one.
I was obsessed with that game. Anyways,
I played this fish tank game on PopCap.
I feel like I
like
played that
Fish
too.
Tank Frenzy or something.
Did you get to name the fish?
I don't know, but you would have like a fish and you'd eat other fish and grow, and then you would get like a really cool badass fish that was eating the other fish. But you'd also be maintaining your fish tank. It was weird. But sorry, keep going. Tiki Cartoon Network game.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought 3 steps ago.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. It wasn't that important, obviously.
I guess.
Mr. Carnitas is not paying attention.
That's so perfect.
I'm gonna if this actually does go up, I'm gonna rewatch it and be like, "You're stupid, Ariel, for forgetting what you said." Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Well, usually I can keep track of my own thoughts and go astray. I think it's just because I asked too many questions too quick.
Yeah. Well, you also you probably, I mean, like all of us, we're not seeing as many people as we normally do. So when you do,
I'm
you're
overloaded, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't talked to people talking.
When I've done the shows I've been doing, I do kind of come home just extra exhausted.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that was a lot of stuff.
But it's kind of like a good kind of exhaustion.
Yeah, it's like after working out, you're like, oh, but that was good. Like it was good for me to do that.
Does your mind stay up though, or do you actually get tired?
Usually my mind gets tired and I can sleep well or whatever.
I just like to rehearse conversations sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like ahead of time or after?
Both. In my brain, it's constantly. Yeah. It's a jibber jabber jabber. So that's what it's like.
I get it.
Wait, do you have an inner dialogue? Some people don't.
I think I do.
You can hear like your thoughts are speaking.
You know what I think is bad that I've been doing is I listen to so many podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Because also I live alone besides Nacho or Mr. Carnitas, and so I'm just like, oh, I have to have noise, so I always listen to shit. But then I'm like a weirdo where I don't like to listen to music that often.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it makes me feel stuff.
Oh.
Or just it'll slow me down or speed me up, and then I don't know. It's almost like drugs. It doesn't make sense.
That's kind of cool.
I wish it's not that. It doesn't feel cool.
Okay.
I don't know. I do like music, but sometimes you
just have to be in the mood.
Yeah, because I think music it'll just make me feel a way that I felt when I listened to it the first time, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now.
Yeah, it's music usually is tied to memory, so
yeah,
you have to rewrite it if you want a different memory, and it's kind of a lot of work.
Yeah, so I have to set up a whole memory. How do you do that?
You
gotta get loved ones and balloons and shit.
You just go into the interdimension, just pick out that little book, like in Interstellar.
Yeah.
Where Matthew, he just does that.
You shake it and a little dust comes out.
Yeah.
And then she can tell what it means somehow. Still don't know what happened. I still don't know how that worked at all.
Space, man. That's crazy.
Space, man. It's real crazy. Wait, that's not even close.
I thought it was great.
Okay.
Matthew,
you know what I love, though? We still haven't done it. We were joking that we should. Is you were just going to watch outtakes.
Yes.
And then
I love you
laugh
directing. Yes. Those are the best.
Because you guys don't know. No.
Are we talking to them now?
We have to tell them. No. No, I mean, because you came over when we were doing the dystopian news stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a sketch we were editing.
There was the train museum one, and you were telling people where to stand.
And you were losing your shit.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
It's so funny just to watch
you.
You
were just in mode,
outtakes.
No, I don't even know what you were doing. You should pull that up. Stop this so we can watch it.
There's the short film I'm filming for the Comedy Spot.
Oh, I want to see
challenge.
those outtakes.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to see them. Okay. You're going to need to send them over.
I like this character.
She's going to need to see them. Me. So, I can't stop her.
She just, whenever she wants to, she takes control.
Well, yeah, we've got a couple of them, actually.
Yeah. What's that one's name?
Diane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diane.
Yeah, we've got another guy
Bobby.
Bobby.
I remember rotary phones.
Oh, tell me more.
Turn them. It was very.
You stick your finger in.
That's right. It was kind of dry. I didn't like that part, but.
Just spin it around. Just go back in.
And then it would go back,
spin.
and I'd always put it back in and turn. I forgot
finger
why I was
in.
doing it.
Spin it around.
Yeah.
Bobby.
That's right, Diane. I would do that.
I've got a couple of them. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'll have people come out. Whatever it takes. Oh, yeah. I know I can make it through. Hi, nice to meet you.
What's that one?
I don't like to say my name. I'm trying to keep anonymous. Okay? So if you have some questions, I can answer them. But I don't like too personal.
Okay. Do you hate that the carpooling exists? I'm thinking driving because you said.
I think there's 2 rules I think that are on the freeway. Freeway, interstate, highway, whatever. Whatever you want to freaking call it, all right? To stop braking, first rule. And the only reason you should be braking is if you're not paying attention. Because you need to leave enough space between you and the car in front of you by letting off your accelerator. God, get it the fuck out. And the second rule is pay attention. So you don't have to brake. Also, actually, I just remember this. And I didn't know if it was a rule or just like a tip. When you're getting on the freeway, you want to match the speed.
Yeah. So you can.
Yeah, that's
it's
rule
like
101. You get it.
Yeah.
And when you're getting off, you don't need to brake before you're in the lane, okay? Just blink it on. That's courteous. And then you slow down when you're in the exit lane. You don't need to do nothing before that. That messes everybody else up. Anyways. Oh, yeah, that's how I freaking feel.
Okay. I thought this person was a different kind of person. That
Oh,
was
you
much
think it
more
was angry?
No, I thought it was like a special person.
Oh, no. No.
But I get it. It sounded, I think at first, he had to work his way in there. Is it a he?
What are you saying?
I'm not saying nothing.
Oh, yeah. So, I feel like you're fighting with me, though.
No, I would never.
You thought I would. So,
Do you
wait,
think I would welcome you into
how
my
are you
home and fight with you?
So, did you think I was. What were you going to describe it as? Be careful with your words. Oh, yeah.
Let's
How
move
did
on.
you think I was? Because I be reading the articles. You're not supposed to say certain things about certain people. So, nice to meet you.
Certain people?
What
what are you saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know anymore.
We don't know what we're saying, and we might have a lot in common.
That's true. See, that's what if you just have your conversations in person,
True.
it works out.
Yeah, you just
gotta
get to know the person.
You
Yeah,
just
you
hate
can.
them.
Right. Yeah.
It's an egg, and what is that?
Oh, well, those are burner accounts. Have you gotten into Twitter beef recently?
No.
Oh. I feel like so many people hate on Twitter, but it's just like...
It's just because you always hear about like people,
drama on there.
Yeah, because a lot of if you go on the trending, it's like we're all upset at this person now.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes it's justified. Other times it's like really.
Well,
I don't know.
That's also like opinion.
Yeah.
Because like.
But people take it as like this fact.
Yeah.
Thing where
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
is it, and then 3 days later we don't even talk about it. But it's also like you ruin someone's life. I don't know.
Yeah. No, people's whole lives will be ruined from that. Wait, I need to get water.
Oh, okay. Nacho. Mr. Carnitas. He's like, I don't like that you're moving around. It's scary.
I was really sitting still for a while.
It's okay. He's like really distrustful until he knows someone.
It's okay. I'm not trustworthy.
So, like, you have.
You're gonna cut that out, right? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could, but
No, don't put any editing into this.
Okay, I usually don't unless you like really.
Unless
don't want
you can
something.
make me skinny. Kidding.
I mean, I would have done it to myself.
Okay, shut up.
I don't know. I think my fly's down.
Well,
Just
it
keep
doesn't
Nacho
matter.
in front of it.
Do the censor bar just with Nacho. Actually, you should have an image of him saved just for censor bars.
I should
case.
like do a PNG, like cut him out.
Yeah,
on
just
Photoshop,
have him. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, because you actually have some really cool Photoshop skills.
I try.
Hey,
Not as good
anymore?
as other stuff.
Well, you made that smoke thing.
Oh yeah, that never came out either.
What do you mean?
That's that video, the X-Files video.
We didn't do it?
No, there was like some more stuff we had to film, and then we just never finished filming it, and I couldn't put it out.
Are you working on like sketch stuff right now? I know you're working on that film.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like the other stuff I'm working on is, I do this podcast.
This is pretty legit. I'll watch it.
That's good. That's one view.
I'm actually on YouTube quite a bit, so.
Yeah.
I'll start. I don't know. I have to really kind of be interested, like, because I like you, like, as a host.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're fine. I will, like, not listen to a podcast because of the host, but, like, I gotta be interested in who the other person is.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't remember any of your other guests. We don't have to, like, blast them, like, say, like, oh, you're boring.
But well, I mean, yeah, it's hard. I mean, I don't. Also, there's like some people you don't have a rapport with, or maybe
Right.
I'm tired. Like even today, I feel bad because like I slept this morning. I woke up choking on, like I was gasping for air because
God.
I have like, I think I have like minor sleep apnea.
Oh my God, I'm going through a similar. Okay, continue.
And I have a mouth guard, but I just the last few days I've been like, I don't want to wear it. I want to see if I can do without it. And then this morning I was having this dream. I remember the dream because I woke up out of it.
Yeah.
I was like loading a parking meter. But now that I'm thinking about it, the parking meter was in the driver's seat of my car. But
that seemed. I mean, that could be the future.
it could. You park and then you
Pay your
but
own
like
car.
where were you sitting? I don't know.
You're just like, let me just get this
And
shit
then,
over with.
and it was annoying because like I remember putting the quarters in, and then like some of them were getting jammed, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then like it would go in, and then it wouldn't, and then the number kept changing, and I was like, what is happening? And then I went to go get more change, and that's when I was like, and then I woke up like, oh, like just dying. And then the whole day I've been out of it. I feel better now because I kind of laid down. I didn't sleep, but
no, that's like a rough morning. Sometimes I don't get out of rough mornings. Like it just throws my whole vibe off.
yeah, the whole day, like I felt almost sick, like I was, but I know that it's from not sleeping good.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you can be a good podcast host, but if you're tired or if you're not vibing with the guest, or I've had a few people who just ask me, and I'm like, well, they asked me, sure, I'll just have them on.
Oh, they ask you? That's funny.
I shouldn't put that out there, I guess, because now
we don't know who they are.
Yeah, they know.
I mean, it's fine if they want to ask. I don't know. That would.
It's just a little. I mean, it's a little weird. I
It
guess
puts
some
you
people,
in a position. That's the only thing. It's like it's your thing, so you should have your own schedule or whatever. And then, like, if you're friends with them or whatever, it's kind of hard to say no. So you have to.
Yeah.
But
well, and then there's some people that like I have. There's like one person. I don't know if I should talk about this.
you could believe this. You could
But I just like they asked me and I just didn't respond, and like.
No news is no news.
Yeah, but also like they're sort of a person who's done some shitty things to people,
oh yeah, you don't want to associate with that. That's totally reasonable.
Yeah, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't really want to.
Well, it's just funny to think about like what their motives are, because they just want to use you. But like,
well, what's funny is there's nothing to use.
Yeah, you're like, but why?
You might get like yeah, I'll film it nicely so it looks cool.
Yeah, you do have some pretty cool setup.
Yeah, like it's decent. There's a light. We have a light
Maybe
on us.
they have a crush on you.
Huh?
Yeah, they have a crush on you. They just want to get in your COVID bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I want to get in on that.
That's how you get in.
Is that how tight that shit is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used my most fuckboy voice I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have like one of those dangly cross earrings that came back from the 80s for some reason.
Wow, so tight.
Have you seen those on TikTok? There's
no, they're in. You should get your ear pierced.
And then you get one of those little haircuts where it's like, what is that? I don't
know.
It's an e-boy. That's what it's called.
Yeah. The kids these days, I don't know what they're doing. I love it though. I'm not one of those millennials that is a hater niche. Wait, you're still a millennial.
Yeah.
There's
people older than me that are millennials.
That's true. Do you identify with the millennial culture?
I can't help it. You know, even now I feel like I'm not breathing enough during the day. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Do you need to unbutton your pants? Because I almost feel like I need to. Dude.
Well, I'm already halfway in the button. I don't know how this. I was like,
should we both unbutton our pants?
I'm
wearing
gonna
a
zip
long
my
enough
pants up.
shirt. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, that makes me feel better, actually.
okay, I zipped up. I feel good. That'll be the first clip I share on Instagram. It's just us messing with our pants.
Yeah, now we feel real good. All right. Okay. I should have brought socks.
So you don't have to wear socks.
Well, my feet are like real cold.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to borrow socks?
No, they're tucked in. They're tucked in good. It's
I actually do that sometimes when I'm not wearing socks and it's cold in here. This house is weird sometimes because like I'll have the heater. It'll say like, oh, it's 65 or whatever I set it to, but then it's getting really cold and it takes forever to turn on.
Just like it's like a cute little cottage.
Yeah.
That's why when you answer the door, I like walked out to the sidewalk because I wanted to look at it.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to Google this house because I want to build it on The Sims. It looks like a Simmable house.
You probably could, yeah.
Yeah, then I can decorate it for like your Sims. Oh my god, I have plans.
Something to do later.
Yeah, honestly. Well, because like I like that game.
I've never played. I played once on like my Xbox, like the original. I rented it from Blockbuster. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
And I killed a Sim in the pool on accident.
On accident?
Oh no, not in the pool. That's a story I've heard other people say.
Yeah.
They'll like build a pool, put them in there, and then take the ladder away, and they
Yeah.
can't get out,
Mm-hmm.
which is silly. But no, I had a Sim, and I was like trying to keep it alive, and he kept shitting everywhere, and then just died of his own filth.
Did you just not put a toilet down? I don't understand.
I don't remember what happened. I was like getting stressed out. I couldn't manage his.
Was this like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure the
Sims,
game is better now.
Yeah,
I don't
Sims
know.
1 was kind of hard. Honestly, I don't play without cheats, so. But you don't have to play with cheats at all. It's like very easy.
I don't know what I was doing. If it's not shooting stuff, then what?
Yeah, you're a man's man type of gamer. I could tell.
If I gotta have a rocket launcher or an M4,
then I don't want it. Is this your gun?
yeah.
It's not like.
No, I know some people do this. I like the double.
No, you gotta like that's the trigger. Like that's not an improv gun.
Oh, yeah.
How you hold a real gun? With your finger, yeah. So your finger's there.
But I like to make my hand the gun.
Yeah,
I want to be a cyborg.
Who was that guy that said that you look like a finger gun guy?
Oh, Parker Newman?
Yes, Weight Loss King.
Yeah.
He did it. How?
Parker looks good.
I would love to do something.
To him?
No. Oh, well, I don't want to be rude, but yeah, but it's a no for
sorry,
me.
Parker.
I'm not like doing that anyway, so. But yeah, weightless would be cool. But you are a finger gun guy. I like a finger gun. Mm-hmm. But you always have to say it's water or else it's triggering. Trigger warning.
Oh, that made me so mad when they switched the emoji in phones.
You got mad? Actually,
yeah,
the old emoji was cool.
We can't, we really can't handle a gun being in the emojis. We have to nerf it. Like, come on. It's just lame.
It was just to appease the softies, the pussy hat people.
The pussy hat people.
Yeah, those freaking ladies.
I guess so. Stupid women. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you always have like some of the worst sound bites, like you making like bad jokes. You're like, just kidding, like right after, but it's like after you said something. Like
I feel bad that I say it, but I am kidding. Like I'm fucking joking. I do roast battles.
Yeah.
I say awful things to people.
I feel like also if you like are in comedy and you pursue comedy, you kind of have like a different filter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah, like regular people. That's why you hang out with comics or comedians, improv, whatever. Like it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Improvisers are maybe a little like less mean.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I don't know, but then you hang out like at work or something, and you'll say something that you think is completely innocuous,
and everybody's like,
They're like, "Whoa, are you serious right now?" Yeah. And you're like, "I am for sure for serious." I don't know, but
I am for sure for serious. He says, "Yeah, no, I was thinking about that too. I try to keep my like work." My professional self separate because in a couple like sometimes will bleed into my social media, which is like a different me, especially on Snapchat. So
yeah,
like those people I feel like I gotta like warn or something like.
Well, because if you didn't know, it's like it seems like you're like in trouble. Like your Instagram, it's like I showed someone the other day and I was like, "This is hilarious, right?" And they're like, "I'm uncomfortable."
Is she okay?
Actually, I showed Drew Absher. He was like, "I'm uncomfortable."
Actually, that's like the best response that I could have ever asked for.
But what I told him, I was like, "Well, yeah, it seems that way, but then once you like get past that part." It's hilarious. Like any of them. And then what's great is like you just upload like thousands of them. So you must just like, I don't even know how you
It's just over time.
Yeah.
They just sit there for
Do you have
a
like
month.
a hard drive of like 100 hours of...
I do have quite a bit of content. Yeah. I'm just like me, like crying, freaking out on Snapchat.
But then like halfway through the crying, it's laughter. And you're like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, because I look ridiculous.
Is it though? So how do they like?
How
Are you
does it-
actually crying or is it like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and I can like I can almost cry on command like 99% of the time.
Why are you not in Hollywood?
Dude, tell me. I don't freaking know.
You should be on the Hallmark Channel at least. At the very
I feel
least.
like that, yeah, well, it's a kind of recent discovery, me like learning like how easy it is for me to cry. So I just kind of exploit that. And that's what you see on Snapchat. I think it started like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was upset about something dumb. And I was like, I'm just going to look at myself. And then I saw how ridiculous it looked.
Right. And then you were like, this is funny. So you recorded it.
I just kept doing it. Yeah. So now it's like habit though. Because sometimes it's not funny. Sometimes like a couple of them, I'm like, oof, that was really sad. I'm like, is she okay?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I am, but like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that. So sometimes I keep those up. I don't post them all. That's what's the scary part. Like I post like 30% of what I actually film.
Do your roommates like hear you and they're like, what's going on in there? She's like crying and now she's laughing maniacally.
I don't think about them if that happens. I mean, most of my roommates have watched them. So if anything, they're like doing a thing, I guess. But yeah. Well, yeah. And I guess like if I am like crying like in the beginning of it, like if I'm actually upset, I literally don't care who's around because I'll be like, I just need to freak out and do it on camera. Like a normal person, that would be a normal person. Actually, there's a lot of like kids will do that. That's what I think is so funny. You see like there's people record kids crying and recording themselves. I'm like, same.
So you're just ahead of the curve.
I'm just old. Just the oldest one.
But you're the leader. Yeah. You're the winner. Or
They're
like
all my children.
You're the early adopter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't really like kids that much. But like I'm happy they're doing it. I think it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they think it's funny.
I think they're doing it earnestly.
Yeah, I think they're like, look at my pain. And I'm like, look at my pain, huh?
Well, it's like it's like a perspective of like, yeah, I feel shitty, but also isn't it silly? Like we're on a ball in space, like
on a freaking magnet ore, man.
Yeah.
In nowhere.
Yeah, we're on the edge of the galaxy. So if there are aliens, they're like,
is this even real though? You know?
Yeah.
Like if I knock like what is it like 70,000 times, will it just go through to another dimension? Or like atoms? Don't you have to do something like so? I don't know.
Does that do that?
There's like something, and I'm not gonna look it up to find out. Nobody. No, there's like something.
Nobody
like,
checked that.
Yeah, nobody checked that.
Jamie, don't look it up.
No. Yeah, who is that?
Oh, on Joe Rogan, that's his like producer guy that he asked to Google stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie, can you pull it up?
So you listen to a lot of podcasts. I know I'm jumping around, but like, is that your favorite?
I love podcasts.
You love podcasts. Well, I'm sure they satisfy a different need for each one.
I got into a habit of listening to them because at first it was like I found one that was a movie podcast that I was like, oh, this is cool. They just talk about movies, because before that it had been, oh, well, there's sports radio and there's the radio and that's it. And then I found podcasts and I found a movie one. So I was like, wow, this is really like zeroed into my thing. And then like,
wait,
over
what was
time,
the movie?
Oh no, it was about movies.
Oh, just in general. It wasn't like that would be ridiculous to have a whole podcast about one movie.
Oh yeah, that you could only do that.
How many episodes could you do?
I know that would get really old after like even a year.
That's why I was like, this is very niche. I want to know the movie, but okay, just like movies in general.
Yeah, it was just the IGN movies podcast. Keeping it real, and they haven't done it for. I think they stopped doing it. They do all, but now I'm into the video game ones. But and then I had a job where I was like shredding paper all day and doing office assistant bullshit, and so that was like I needed podcasts because I was gonna lose my mind.
Yep.
So then I just got really obsessed with it, and I just found I learned a lot. Like I grew as a person because of them, which sounds
they're
weird.
like your ear friends. I mean,
Yeah.
because you're in the room with them, basically.
Yeah, it's very
Makes
weird because you
sense.
don't talk to them, but you want to sometimes. You're like, no, I want to say this, and you can't.
Well, you kind of get a sense for like their personality though, because you're like, oh yeah, that person would totally say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get their experiences and their like points of view,
Right.
which helped me a lot to be like, oh, everyone's a person. Not that I didn't, but it's
even
like
differing ones. Yeah, it's nice to hear people like explain their different reasons.
I grew up in Folsom. It was like a really sheltered white bubble place, right? And then I can listen to a podcast and hear like 100 different people's like grow up stories and like experiences and be like, oh, that's what it's like to be a black guy. Like, not that, I mean, it sounds silly or what, like,
no, we're going to get you on Clubhouse. I'm going to send you an invite.
Okay. Wait, what does that have to do with this?
No, I mean, it ties into this because it's the app that's not the Republican one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's a voice app and it's just like people in Zoom rooms, but it's just voice only. It's really cool.
Oh, so it's like a talkie. You have to be talking.
Well, you don't have to talk. You can listen.
Oh.
But, I mean,
that's so weird.
You don't have to put your face on it if you don't want.
I don't know if I don't like that as much because...
You don't have to like go on, but I think you might. Well, I'll show you and you can see if you want it.
Okay, all right.
I'll show you. Okay. And you can see if you want it.
I'll
That did not help it at all.
But all right. I like to try new things. I like the rotary phone. I'll just go back to that
guy. Stick it in and move it around.
That's the only character I have, and I think I changed the voice a little bit. But
yeah, whoever I was not Diane.
You know,
Did you die? Is that what just happened? You died.
No, I just had a brain fart. You see, the rotary phone, I like it because it's on a track, and I can understand that. It only goes from here to here and then back.
You're a one-track kind of guy.
I sure am. And then, they introduced the dial tone phone. Is that what they called it? It was the keypad phone. And I don't want to see the numbers like that. There's circles in my head.
You want to touch them. Touch them and spin them.
Yeah, I want to spin them around. You could touch them on a keypad phone,
but you want to spin them.
That's right. I like to go for a ride. I got a Chevy Nova outside.
A Nova?
It's got grass on it because I haven't driven it in 35 years, but I'll take
Let's get in.
Ride.
Let's get in.
Okay.
All
right. We'll be right back. No, we don't do breaks. Although I have a sponsor though, kind of now, so I do. Yeah, put that in there.
Cool comic book?
Yeah.
Do you know the people that made that? You looked over there like it was like hanging up. I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, nope. No, they literally just this guy that runs their media.
Yeah.
He just messaged me. I don't know how he found anything to do with me. Maybe he was like,
so everybody has
podcast.
a crush on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
this short man with a beard. I don't know if he's short. I assumed he was. I'm sorry. He doesn't watch.
You don't know that. I mean,
if he does, then he'll get mad, and then I'll know, and I'll be like, "Sweet, people watch."
You get some views. Like, who are those people?
Well, that guy.
No, I mean like on your channel, like you get some.
I know. I don't know who they are. You can see though where they are.
Nobody though.
I've looked at.
You are important.
Yeah. Yes, you are important. And if you're listening and watching, comment below and say, "Snark, snark," and then I'll know that you watched this far. Because it's very specific.
Very specific.
Just put some gibberish down below and be like,
smash the keyword.
Smash. Yeah.
Smash it.
And smash that subscribe button while you're at it.
There you go. Rate, comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends and family.
TikTok.
I stole that from somebody.
Oh.
So I watch a lot of YouTube. That's like my podcast. I don't like listen to podcasts, but I watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And I watch YouTube podcasts.
I do like to do that for some. Like one of my favorites is Your Mom's House.
I've heard of that, but I haven't watched it. Yeah, I don't like podcasts really.
Tom Segura and
Christina
P. And because they have lots of videos, so they like watch something and then they make fun of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's like you really got to see the person that's talking in the video or whatever, because they have
Maybe
a lot
we can get on. We should do something embarrassing.
They had like a really good one. They've had so many good ones, but there was this one where it's like a homeless guy and he's on the sidewalk and his legs are in the air and his pants are off and he's like, fucking me in my ass, man.
Oh my god.
He thinks a ghost is fucking him in his ass.
What if a ghost was? Come on.
I mean, that'd be the first ghost that anyone's seen during the day, right?
Well,
Don't they usually they're at night, like when it's
I don't know.
scary?
If you're living not in a home, you're probably seeing more things than other people are seeing.
That's true.
Statistically speaking. But yeah, I believe he felt like a ghost was fucking him in his ass.
Yeah, I don't want to invalidate his experience.
So yeah.
But that's just one. I don't know. And then they just have a lot of guys
so just like crazyshit.com shit.
Yes. It's just like people. There was a guy who sent this girl a video and he goes, "Good morning, Julia."
Sounds cringe.
Look, yeah. It's like a 45-year-old man and he's just actually, oh no, I'm not wearing the shirt. I have the shirt, but I was wearing it earlier. It's the only podcast shirt I ever bought.
Yeah.
But he had like a bunch of ceiling fans in his house and they're making fun of him for that cuz he's like walking around and he's like, "This beautiful house, I built it. Julia, good morning." And he does so like what happened was like he sends this video and he's like, I know you said you were thinking about going back with your ex. Do not. Look, I'm an amazing man. I'm going to take care of you. This woman's like 23 years old. and then what was crazy is they made fun of this video. They referenced it a bunch for like 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow the actual Julia found out that they were talking about it.
Yeah.
So she calls into the show and tells them the story behind the video. And this kind of shit happens all the time now. So like they'll get a video and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then like the person who's involved in it finds out and then gets
on.
Yeah, so they'll
That's
explain
cool.
like how or why. So she was like at a gym and she was like leaving or something and the guy like saw her and he talked to her for just a sec. She didn't know him at all.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah, and then he did like a sort of a not a shady, I guess it's shady because it's him, but he did one of those things where he's like, well, let me get your phone number, but let me give you my phone. Like he did a thing so that he would have her phone number.
Yeah.
And then he also like went into the club and like looked at the sign-in sheet and saw her name or some shit.
Oh.
And it was like really creepy and weird.
He was like doing the most to be creep with that. Yeah.
I could show you the video later too. It's really funny.
Yeah, let's.
But it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about this, but that's why you have to watch that podcast.
Those podcasts.
But you like what YouTube stuff do you watch?
I actually like the Frenemies podcast with Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein. Do you know who those people are?
Yeah, I know Ethan Klein. He's like H3. What?
You don't know who Trisha Paytas is. Mr. Carnitas.
He's like, stop talking like a demon.
Yeah, Nacho is scared of my demons. You don't know who? Let me explain. Trisha Paytas is. Yeah.
That's not his wife, right?
No, Ela is his wife.
Right.
Trisha Paytas is how can one describe?
I know about Ethan because he was on Your Mom's House.
Oh,
Him and his wife were on there a couple times.
Yeah, they have their other podcast, and I've watched some of like his old stuff, but
the Vape Nation videos.
Yeah,
really
the Vape
good.
Nation is still the best.
Yeah.
But Trisha Paytas is like just an internet personality, probably if you Google her.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been like actively trying to get famous for like since her whole life, and she's been in like everything. I don't know how else.
Is it like a cringy way where she's trying to just be famous, or is she funny, or?
Like in some regards, she's like earnestly like not intending to be funny, but she's funny. But she also like plays up like dumb blonde too.
Okay.
And she's like super bimbified. So
what does this mean?
I subscribed to her OnlyFans. I'll show.
Wait, Trisha, I want to.
You would just want to take a quick gander.
No, I mean not because no. Yeah.
You want to see that?
No, I am curious though.
I feel like she's been on a couple of different a bunch of different shows.
Is she like a Lele Pons?
No, way better. Lele Pons.
Oh wow,
sucks.
she looks like an alien. What the fuck?
She's an amazing baby.
She looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Also, yeah, I keep forgetting. She also is kind of well known for crying on the bathroom floor, which is probably why I love her so much because relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like it's like Dwayne Wade appreciating Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Exactly. exactly like that reference.
Well, I've never heard of her before. This is crazy.
Wow.
Isn't it weird though too that people can be like really famous or popular or something, and you can never have heard of them.
It's just whatever circle you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know all of the TikTok influencers and YouTube influencers' names? I do.
I was stopping talking because my stomach was making a weird noise, and I was like,
did you want to hear it?
no, it's okay. It's over.
Oh, okay. Is it the gluten? You're staying away from that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
I had a gluten-free sandwich right before you got here.
Heck yeah. Would you just buy special bread? That's it.
Yeah, they have it way more than they used to. It's everywhere.
Well, yeah, because apparently it's a big problem. I had no idea.
Some people, yeah, it's like causes autoimmune issues.
Dude, what if I'm not? No, I don't want it. That's more expensive.
It's so hard to quit. It's so hard to quit.
I can't even.
Do you know how much gluten I used to eat, and then you just realize slowly, like, wait, that has gluten.
Yeah,
oh fuck, that has gluten. No, like,
that's why I'm like, no, we're not gonna even think about. Actually, speaking of, because you said that you had sleep apnea, I'm gonna have to get blood work done, because I've been having like super bad fatigue in the morning. Like I'll just like I know I snore. And
do you have big tonsils? Because I have huge tonsils.
Well, they had to take mine out because I had sleep apnea as a child.
I wish they did that.
Yeah.
I want them out now.
Dude, it's going to suck.
I know. But I don't. But I mean, what? Like if it sucks for a few weeks or a month, is that better than the rest of my life?
Oh, well, yeah.
If
that's like your fix.
A machine?
Yeah, no, you don't want a CPAP machine. I know. That's why I'm like, I got to get skinny or something. Bitch, got to breathe. I'm trying not to say bitch, sorry.
It's okay. You can say it on this podcast.
Well, I know, but it's dehumanizing, and it's a personal thing that I want to cut back on, because I learned in a podcast that dehumanizing words will kind of allow the human brain to do violence against another human. Because
do you find yourself violencing against bitches? Are you a pimp? Do you have to slap? Mean,
I only slap hoes.
Are you trying to quit the game?
Yeah, no. I just don't want to normalize it so much in my vocabulary, especially because it was my favorite word. I literally was thinking about my favorite words just not even that many months ago, like November, and bitch was on that list, literally had that said, and now I'm like, I can't say it.
But wait, the podcast convinced you that you can't? Without the podcast, would you still be saying it?
Well, yeah, because I wouldn't have known. If I didn't know that that's kind of what switches in brains to make...
is this is it a legit podcast, or is it just...
Yeah, it's there's statistics about domestic violence victims and stuff like that, and a certain percentage, the last words they heard were that. And so I'm
yeah,
I don't want to think about that every time I say it. And
but
that's I know, but that's the fact that pops up. You can't unlearn it now.
But I don't think that would affect, because I know I'm never going to hit or kill someone like that.
Right. Yeah, but do you not say other words because you know it offends people?
I say the N-word all the time.
No. I'm not going to be Liza Koshy on here. Do you know that David Dobrik is Adolf Hitler?
I think I know who that guy is. That's the guy that has a cool house, and he was on...
Yeah, he's hella money.
He was on... Was he... What?
He was on
some
a
show
TV show, a game show where they jump around in slime and shit. Or not, mud.
But he's just a YouTube guy, right?
Yeah, he's allegedly 20-something.
Allegedly.
I think he's a vampire. A Nazi vampire.
Do you think he'll disappear in a few years because he can't age?
I hope
and he'll
so.
just come back in 100 years as Mr. Carnitas too.
Yeah, 100%. I think Dave. Yeah, 100%. I want that heard.
I saw him on some. I forget if it was it was one of those shows where they tour someone's house, but it was him doing the tour.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what YouTube channel it was, because it was YouTube.
It was probably a famous
It was Architectural Digest, or it was the one with Nate Robinson.
Probably both. I don't know. He's hella famous. He's got hella contracts with like he's
Uh-huh.
on the no hate bully list, or like the no hate campaign. You know how they have celebrities that are like, stop bullying. He's on that.
So they feel better about themselves because
Yeah.
they support a cause that no one listens to.
Yeah, but he is a bully
Mhm.
because he's Adolf Hitler vampire. Dude, that makes sense though.
Wait, but I've seen him in the sunlight. Or do you think he has that sunscreen from Blade? Do you remember
Is
that
this
part?
the second time that you brought up Blade tonight?
I'm
Or did you
sorry.
bring it up in
No,
a
I did. About the blood bag thing. I never thought Blade would be so relevant.
I've like literally never seen it, so you
What?
can keep going.
That
Yeah, do
movie
you want to stop
rules.
this? We'll watch this right after Pineapple Express.
Oh yeah, double feature.
Actually, I've got work tomorrow. I can't stay up that late.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should just borrow it because I had your Borat DVD for forever.
Oh, I've got like 3 copies of that. You can keep it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you still have it? I think that's a gift.
It's right
then.
there.
Yeah, you can just.
I still have it.
Do you have multiple copies of Borat as well?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you can. That's a gift to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you like Borat 1 versus Borat 2?
I love both of them.
Yeah.
I only saw the second one though recently once because it just came out. But
Right.
I liked what I liked about the second one was that it actually kind of goes somewhere sweet, you know, because you can't really do the same thing again. And I appreciate that they did something different, but they still got those genuine, weird, awkward moments. They still did that, but then they found a way to like tell this story within it that was actually really nice.
That's a really nice way of. That's a nice way to look at it. Yeah. I think when I first watched it, I was like, this is too political. Like, I'm tired of politics, honestly.
I'm so tired, yeah.
So I was like, in my movies, but I think I think the way that you put it just
in
now.
my movies. No, it's in my cereal.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Like pouring out American flags and masks.
I hate this. Mom.
They should make that cereal.
Dude, America would. That's an
Mask
American
cereal,
thing.
Or just like 2020 cereal, and it's just like all the stupid things from 2020.
That's funny that you're even saying that. My dad has an offensive joke about cereal.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to say
Nacho.
it because my dad can get canceled.
What? We'll
Do you
pretend like your dad didn't. It wasn't your dad.
It wasn't my dad.
It was.
Nobody knows my
It was
real
some
last
guy.
name anyway.
Oh yeah, we all think it's Garagely because of fucking Pineapple Express.
My dad does comment on my Instagram of those Snapchats though.
Well, stop
so.
leading people to him. You're like.
Yeah, I'm like, here I am.
And also, my dad, he works at.
Yeah, no.
He actually works at the cereal factory.
Is he working right now? I don't know.
Do you love your dad, or do you?
I do
have
love
an
my dad.
Antagonistic.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he's cool. I love my mom.
Okay.
I will talk shit about them, but it's chill now. You know,
Yeah.
they are people. That's what I've learned. So
They're not bitches.
thank you.
I don't want to like offend anyone, but I won't stop using that word.
Oh no, like
But even-
well, other people say other things, and I'm like, I can't stop you.
That's true. But I guess I get that if you want to do it for yourself.
Yeah, it's
feel
not. I
better.
mean, and I'm not like offended by it. Even like
I also appreciate that you aren't trying to impose it on people, which is what a lot of people do. 'Cause
yeah.
they're like, well, you have to do what I said. We're doing this thing now.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
absolutely
like that.
not. No, that doesn't even make sense to me. I think when I make that choice though, I always want to explain it because I feel like that like helps other people understand why. Because I actually talked to somebody and they say, oh, I don't say like the B word, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like that's on you. Like it's my favorite word, and I didn't even like think anything of it. But like now I'm like, why though? Like was it the same reason that I've stopped? You know, like why did you stop?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't even like. I don't like.
Do you have a
relish the
banned
word.
list? Do you have a banned list of words? You're like, nah.
Well,
in
not the
comedy-
N word. I already said that. No, I obviously I don't
like
say that
you're
one.
like not the N word. You can't even say it. Because you can't.
It's like
you
the
know?
John Mulaney joke.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, well, we're saying midget. That's a really good bit. But anyways,
Yeah, it is. It's comically good.
it's comically.
Yeah. No, I love.
It's also
John Mulaney.
cosmically good. I bet aliens would enjoy it. I don't know.
Are they through that wall right there? We don't know.
What if every time you do that, there's an atom like across the galaxy, and it's like,
Moving a little.
and that's what ghosts are.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm fucking that dude's asshole right now. That's me. Put me on Tom Segura's podcast now. I'll explain it.
Fuck me in my ass, man.
Yeah. That's amazing. I haven't even seen him. But I was fucking him.
So good. Okay, wait, what are you going to tell the racist dad joke, or what is it? Is it racist or what is it?
It's just like, I think it's just kind of offensive for the times, but it's been like 20 something
who are you
years.
talking to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, comedy.
Mr. Comedy. That's me.
Mr. Comedy.
Mr. Carnitas and Mr. Comedy. We're the C's.
Oh,
Mr.
I love
C's.
that. That's so cute. You guys should get like a CNC emblem there, like.
You know what? Someone, I forget who. I think it was Johnny Citizen. Do you know him?
Yeah.
He was saying I should get a painting that's like, oh, now he's looking at his penis. Nacho, not in front of.
Censor it with a picture of Nacho.
Yeah. He was saying we should get like a painting that's like me, like in a Napoleon uniform.
Yeah, like a classic regal.
Yeah, with Nacho in my lap, but he's also wearing one, and he has more medals than I do.
Oh yeah, because he's the king.
Yeah.
You're just holding him for the
it's
pick.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's
and it's
a great.
So cute.
How many hundreds of dollars would you spend on that? You don't have to disclose.
I think up to 300.
I think you could get a
I don't know
pretty
if I
good
could-
size.
Yeah, I think because Evan Lilly is a very good painter. Do you know that guy?
Yeah, I've heard of the name.
He is. Yeah, he's like he lives.
Does
in
he do
Sac, and
commissions? You should just.
He does. Yeah.
This is.
He probably.
come
I
on.
probably should ask it because it would be really funny to just have it there. Because Johnny was like, "Yeah, you should have it right there." So when people walk in, there's just this
Immediately,
ridiculous painting. Of
No, they definitely. Yeah, that has to be like the first thing they see.
That's a bit that I will commit to.
Well, I don't think that's a bit so much as like home decor,
Yeah, I know.
like furnishing. I don't know. I get what you mean though, because I like live out my bits.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of my clothes are costumes. So.
What are you dressed up like as now?
Well, I'm just wearing like my favorite Instagram lawnmowers company shirt, American Pride Lawn Maintenance in
Wait,
Ironton,
did
Ohio.
you really get that from them? Or?
Yes. Yeah, on Instagram, there's an Instagram account where he posts pictures of the lawns that he mows. Have you seen some of my Instagram stories? I don't know if you watch those. Sometimes I'll repost what they're called, are stripes.
Stripes.
Yeah, they're like lawn stripes. So you just like, it's like a golf course. That's
Are
a
you
good example.
Stephen Ferris?
No. No, but I love his stuff.
He does sometimes he does bits that are just like him talking about working on a car.
Oh my God, those are my favorite ones.
I know.
The longer ones, like the ones that he's posting on YouTube, I'm like, that's the stuff. That's the good classic.
That's the juice.
Yeah, like it's always hard to like, because you can't really reference them because there's not really a joke, but the one where he's talking about like the trash can in the middle of the street. Like, I don't even know what he was saying, but I was like dying when he was talking about that. Like, I don't know what happened.
He has like a Joe Pera vibe, I guess. Like it's in that lane of that kind of
It's so
personality.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I just he posted a picture of his company shirts and I DM'd him and I was like, "Can I send you some money?" And he said, "Yep." And I got the shirt. So I'm
That's
wearing.
amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I love stripes. And he's got some good stripes, let me tell you.
Wait, so is it like decorations for the lawn, or what does that mean?
No, they're just like really well manicured lawns. Like the grass goes one way and then the grass goes the other way.
Oh, I see. Like when you mow it and it's like perfectly. I got it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I do hate seeing a lawn that's just like. I think they did that to my lawn when they mowed it and they did
mess.
it kind of weird.
No, you
But
need
it looks
a good
nice.
striper.
But there's one like thing where they probably just push the mower off.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, no, it's artistry actually. So that's why I really appreciate a good Instagram account. I follow the hashtag grass. One of my pet peeves is seeing not grass on the hashtag grass hashtags. Irritating. Seeing horses. Take the horses off hashtag grass Instagram. Come on.
Wait, what? The horses are on it? You mean
Yeah, it
on the grass
pisses
or
me off. Yeah, if you follow a hashtag, it will show you pics that have been hashtagged that.
Oh, right.
Tons of freaking horse pics. Stop it.
Is that because they eat grass? Like I don't even
Grass
understand.
won't even be in the picture sometimes. It'll be like a sunset. And I'm like, y'all just hashtag and spam. Spam hashtag.
I've done that before, but it's like for fun. But What I did for a while too is there was like a huge thing of like for like, follow for follow.
Oh yeah.
And I hated that, so I would just always tag
Ironically doing that.
Yes, and then I would also at the end I'd be like, "JK, I don't do that" or something, and then no one would read it, and it didn't work or anything. But I would get some follows from like follow for follow, like at 101 follow
like
follow.
those bot ones. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I hate those people.
Yeah, I don't really use Instagram other than the stories anymore. I upload the Snapchats, but that's just like another storage space because I want to get it off my phone. And then my other one, I just post. I'll like repost.
But you won't be able to re-download from Instagram ever.
I know. I don't know why I chose that.
Because Snapchat, you can download your snaps, right?
Yeah, I think some of them are still there. So like I'll see them on like.
You should just get a big hard
memories.
drive and start saving them there.
Yeah, but then nobody sees them and they die.
Well, but they go up there, but then you also put them on a hard drive, so you keep them.
Save them. Yeah.
Because maybe Instagram will get destroyed someday.
Well, yeah, Instagram also like
not,
crops the videos too, so they're not
because
like
they're
the
tall
original.
on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
You have to upload them as reels.
Not all of them. I don't know if the timing. Well, and then that would be like because like one of my posts has like multiple videos.
Right.
So
and you swipe across. And
yeah.
Are they all related? Because sometimes I watch them and they're kind of random, but
it's just the date.
Oh, so they're only related because they happened on the same day.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's why they're random. It's just like 2 minutes apart.
Yeah.
I mean, some people still watch my live Snapchat. I still upload on there. I'm like the oldest person I think online on Snapchat.
I go on Snapchat like once a week.
For what? Did you get coins?
I didn't even know they had coins.
No, they don't have
coins.
coins.
Can you get Bitcoins on Snapchat?
No. Oh, I just hit my tooth on your mic.
Are you okay?
No, I'm embarrassed.
Oh.
It was like,
do you want me to cut that?
No, it's fine.
I wasn't gonna. No, I'm kidding. Oh, wow. We're doing good.
What time?
An hour and 12 minutes.
Look at us go.
I did a 3-hour and 50-minute podcast with Carlos Rodriguez.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that. You said it was pretty good.
It was fun. I tried to do it cool. Like, I went to Laughs Unlimited, and I was like, oh, we should film on the stage since like nothing's going on, and it'll be cool. It'll be a cool background. And then I get back to my camera, and like the first file, like it was on that thing, and it fucked up. So then I was like, okay, that sucks. I don't want to deal with this because like there was one frame that was it was like weird. Yeah. I had to reset something, and now it works again. And then I started over because we like took a break or it like stopped, and then it was blurry because like it got out of focus somehow. Mm-hmm. So I just had to completely get rid of the visual, and it was like we didn't even need to go to Laughs. Could have done it at my house or Allie's house or whatever at the time. So
it's just like 3 hours of you guys talking with no visuals though?
Well, so the visual like on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I cut together. I have all this stock footage because I have like a subscription to Storyblocks.
Okay.
Not a sponsor, and it's really cool that you can like type in like aerial shots of Sacramento, not your name, and and you can get like drone shots of the Capitol or whatever, or Tennessee, or like beach stuff. Like I found like
a
ocean
ton of filler
fish
stuff.
Yeah. And I cut together like a 15 or 20 minute thing of that. Mm-hmm. And I just copy and paste it all the way down over the audio. And then I put like a headshot of me and him.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I've
so
seen
it's like
those.
something.
Okay. I was like, I'm just like picturing black, but that's not, people don't do that. So
that would be funny to do. Upload like a YouTube video. It's just
nothing.
And never address it, so it just sounds like you're supposed to. And there's just lots of visual gags.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I love your tie. It's spinning. Whoa. Cool helicopter hat. I don't know why.
What's that over there? No, you would have to see it on the visual.
Oh, you were doing you were
sorry.
yes-anding.
Sorry, I went too long.
You're too good of an improviser for me.
Oh, it's just because it's real life.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. Well, that's how I improvise. I think there's different ways to improvise.
Totally, yeah.
But
I love you.
The best
Kooky Pants is one of my favorite things.
Thank you so much. I miss like I do. I'm at a point in this like whole pause on social things that I'm like I miss like the stage time.
Yeah.
And having like a good show.
You guys were so good. You and Betsaida.
Yeah.
For if you don't know.
Yeah. Peep Betsaida. She's doing amazing things too. Yeah. Plug Betsaida LeBron. hire her for
But
business.
she does like corporate-y things, right?
Yeah,
or
well,
like teaches improv and stuff
mhm.
for companies or.
Yeah, companies. I mean, she's doing like a ton of stuff though. I mean, she still does playgrounds, like a Zoom playground. It's actually pretty good. It's really fun. And it's like it's weird to go into like a fun Zoom, but it like you're in it and you're like, oh my god, it's already like, how is this done? But
Do you do those with her, or do you guys
I
improv?
play. She facilitates, but
Okay.
I'll join in. I meant to do it yesterday, but I was like so tired from probably the sleep apnea that we both have collectively. But yeah, no, those Zoom things I recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did like the other day, or the last like Monday, and then this morning I did. Ellis Rodriguez has started doing like a podcast like daily where he reads like news stories and just has comic friends on and like
Like a radio show kind of
like
style.
a morning radio, but it's Zoom.
That's
and then they
cool.
just talk about it's pretty fun actually.
How is it like? Where is it broadcast to? Does he record it and post it later, or is it live?
He said he's posting on YouTube, and then it's on his Facebook wall, and it's just a YouTube video, which is like, in my experience, just posting YouTube links to Facebook does nothing.
Oh,
like Facebook,
it doesn't pick it up. Yeah, you have to post it separate or something, like as an actual video.
You have to like upload the video to Facebook, and then they're like, "Okay, we'll play.
We'll play our video now."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're not gonna play that YouTube stuff for people.
Yeah, they're a totally different company. Fuck
Yeah.
that. I hate Facebook. Facebook is the devil.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought
like
premium Twitter was the Antichrist, so Facebook could.
Premium Twitter?
I've heard of it. I don't know if it's real.
Oh, is that a new thing?
Is it? I don't
thought
know.
they were. Yeah, I think
there's
I heard,
rumors. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If it is real, it is the Antichrist. Confirmed.
I think that I'm sure they floated the idea out there to see, and everyone got really mad, and they're probably not going to do it.
Hopefully, I don't know. They don't always listen.
Yeah. Part of me wants to delete all my social media, though.
For how long?
I don't know.
What would you like? But how could?
What would you do with your time?
Well, but I'm
books.
Yeah, you do. I'm sure you could fill it with stuff. You would just revert to like the 90s.
Or like 2003.
Or 2003.
I miss 2003.
Sounds like a good year for you.
The year Pirates of the Caribbean came out. I love that movie.
Is that your favorite year?
No.
What's your favorite year?
1987 when I was born. I don't know.
You don't even remember it.
No, I don't.
Is that why it's
your
your
favorite?
favorite?
My favorite year that I lived?
Yeah, mine's first grade. Easy. That was the best year of my life.
I had a pretty good first grade. Mrs. Sturdivant was sick.
I love Mrs. Tangeman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys. Got to stop the podcast real quick because I can't believe it as much as you can't believe it either. We actually have an honest-to-God sponsor. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. We have a sponsor, and that sponsor is Digital Lizards of Doom, the graphic novel. It's an amazing graphic novel written by Gabriel Valentine, and the art is done by Ernie Nahara. And the only reason, I don't know how to pronounce either of those names properly. I hope I got it right. But you should check this out because it's a lot like Battletoads or Ninja Turtles. It's more like Battletoads because it's set in a sort of a intergalactic space world, and there's anthropomorphic animals and stuff. And it's really cool. So if you would like to purchase this graphic novel, the graphic novel comes out on January 27th. Don't wait. Order it now. Use code EPICTIKI at checkout to get 15% off your order. You can also find it in local comic book shops. That's what they told me, so you should do that. Thanks for listening to the podcast. I'll see you guys. Well, keep listening. We're in the middle. Just keep listening to the podcast. Thanks. I like Kindergarten too. Mrs. Moffat was great. I saw her when I went to get the Blu-ray for The Dark Knight.
Yeah?
Because she was buying it for her son, and she remembered me.
Oh, that's so cute.
She remembers all of us.
Wow.
It's crazy.
She has a big heart.
She does.
Good for her for doing that job.
Yeah. There was something before that.
Your favorite year?
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know. What is my favorite year?
Could be this one. I'm just kidding. I
sure hope so.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, my favorite year has been first grade for my entire life. It wouldn't be a bad thing if it changed, but I don't know. First grade was awesome. We made ice cream. I had a best friend. I was smart.
You don't have a best friend anymore?
Not like in first grade.
Right.
You know, it's different.
Yeah.
You don't get to. I mean,
got
it's
families now.
yeah, they have like people are adults, which I actually totally like. Honestly, throughout the years of having a roommate and like growing up, changing what's happening.
Just thought of Mr. Carnitas again. It's still
I'm
funny to me.
picturing him in his like robe, like his like. I'm like honestly picturing his sweater. You need to just get him a real one and not just make it like a painting.
Oh, like
He
a
needs
real,
a regal,
like a commandant,
yeah, like
commandant. How do you say that word?
I don't know.
Commandant.
A king jacket. You need to
King
get him
jacket.
a royal red cape.
General, yeah, cape.
Yeah. Yeah. Make this
A little
superhero
captain's
fly.
hat that he
Yeah.
wears on his head.
He needs costumes. I can tell he really wants them.
Yeah, he should be a model. I should
Does
like.
he not have his own Instagram? How dare you?
I know.
He's worthy. Do you not think
You know
he is
why?
worthy?
It's because I have like 4 Instagrams.
Well, yeah, because you wanted to quit all your social medias.
Yeah.
Just like 2 seconds ago, you said so. But if you're pursuing comedy, that's not like how can you do that?
I know, that's why I don't. Because like I want to delete Facebook, but it's the best way to get booked on shows for me.
Oh yeah,
still.
that makes sense.
It's I literally. That's like where most of it comes from. Although this year I got one through Instagram, and then I'm gonna do a show in my backyard.
Heck yeah, I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm gonna
nighttime,
have to.
but
I'm
I
gonna
can
have
show you.
Well, I said I was gonna Google this place.
Google Earth it.
Yeah.
Oh okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess you
heck
could do
yeah.
that, huh?
Yeah, you can see a lot of stuff. Actually, if you just Google anybody, you can find out pretty much anything.
That's true.
Yeah, people think that I'm creepy for it. I'm sorry, it's there.
Yeah, I think they're just like, well, that it's polite to not look.
To not look.
It's like, well, why wouldn't I look when I'm alone at night when I'm the lotion is out? Just kidding.
Googling people's addresses. Yeah. Fucking real estate creep. What's going on?
Oh, 1,400 square feet. 2 bed, 1 bath.
That's got a nice backyard.
Tahoe Park. Oh no, I said where I live.
You're gonna have to not show. Well, you can't do it on audio. You're just gonna have to bleep yourself out.
Boop.
Are you gonna watch this thing whole back to bleep it? Or
No, I don't think anyone. If honestly, like,
this.
that's the thing. Like, if that becomes, I almost like want the problem of someone knowing, because then that means that people are watching.
You're like, yes, talk to me a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
I've always wanted a stalker. I don't want that. I watched the Night Stalker documentary. Fuck that.
Who is that? Oh, that guy is such a loser. I only watched the first episode.
He's so scary looking.
He's annoying.
When you get to the last episode and they show the photos of him when they captured him,
he's like
his
evil.
Eyes are dead and evil. It is like when someone draws a painting of a monster and you're like, that's haunting. That's like his fucking mugshots.
I don't know.
It's absolutely insane.
I think I'm just like, I'm at the point where, because I saw the first episode and I was just like, so annoyed.
Like, who's not locking their doors?
Well, no,
That's true,
I'm annoyed
a lot
that,
of them, he just open the window and go in there and fucking.
But like, why is he even like, who are you? Like, why do you like grow up and be like, I'm going to become a who is that? Like,
Oh, they said like his dad would do stuff like, one time he tied him up to a cross in a cemetery overnight to punish him or some shit.
Yeah, he got
like
fucked
fucked up
up.
things to him. Yeah.
So,
handle your shit, sir.
Don't do it to other people. First grade, you learn the rule.
Yeah.
Golden rule: do unto others that you want done unto you. So don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Go to first grade, little kid.
Yeah, maybe that should have been his sentence, not death.
Yeah.
Not death row. They should have put him back in first grade.
Around
grade more children that he could also molest.
Not around the kids. He needed like serious help.
Yeah,
he was like so far gone. I'm not gonna be the one to be like they should die, but
it's hard to say that, even though he did some fucked up. It's like
he would need permanent like rehab. He would never be able to be out in public.
You just have to lock him up. Like he can't.
We would spend so much
so
money.
Many children. He killed
we would
old
spend
people.
so
he
much
raped
money
people.
trying to unfuck his brain.
Yeah,
And
that's
for
why.
what?
That's why they just kill. It's like there's a Mark Norman, Norm Macdonald joke that's so funny, and I'm gonna butcher the shit out of it right now.
Maybe you'll make it better.
No, he's a master. You can't best it, but
Is he? Okay.
he's so good. You don't like him?
I don't know his stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I know his voice.
You know, Norm
If I can
Macdonald.
see his fucking face. Sorry.
I keep
Oh,
saying
like, I know
Mark
that
Norman.
guy.
That's a totally different guy. That's a different guy. Oh no. Anyways,
Yeah.
he has this joke that's something like it's like how it's something about like oh Germany they started World War One and they World War Two and it's like hey you don't get to be a country now, because it's like they tried
Stop
to take
doing
over
that.
the world. They started a world war twice. You don't get to be a country now. It's so funny when he says it. I ruined it now if you've never
No,
seen it.
I was laughing. What's the problem?
Okay, well he's just
Yeah,
so
no,
good when
they
he
need
does
to
it.
they need to stop. But honestly, though, America
When do you
is
think
sneaky
when do you
too.
think they'll start World War III? Because they seem
Whenever
pretty.
we want.
They seem pretty nice now, but
America's gonna do it now. We got the real Germans.
yeah, we have all the neo Nazis
That's what I'm
or
saying.
whatever.
Yeah, they all came over here, safe haven, and they're gonna f s up.
Yeah, the
So.
ones that went to Brazil slowly over time migrated up here.
Yeah.
They just got in because they were white. They were just like, yeah, just come in.
Are they in
No
Brazil?
ice for them.
Where did you learn that fact?
What, the Brazil thing?
Yeah.
That's like the thing. Like I don't know how true it is, but I think there's like rumors / it's true that
They
some
went there?
Nazis went to like South America.
Huh.
I think some of them actually did. Yeah.
But they're white.
Yeah. But
Huh.
this is like
Well,
they
I'm
went
just
there and
thinking
no
about
one
the
extradited them.
Isn't
like
the
they just-
cartel like hella big in Brazil? Are you allowed to
That was
say that on
before that.
YouTube? No, they're still doing shit.
Have you seen the video my friend Anthony and I did?
I'm a little
We're gonna
scared.
die someday.
Yeah, okay. What do
We-
you mean?
we
Like
did
you're
this
just like
video-
F it.
We did a video.
I'm scared about what's gonna happen out of
It's-
your mouth.
It's awful. No, like
Is it posted?
yeah, it's been
done
up.
now.
I'm gonna open my door one day and there's just gonna be a guy with a gun. He's gonna shoot me in the head, and I'll be like, I
Why
get
would
it.
you say that?
Because so we made fun of like these cartel ladies that got killed.
Why would you do that?
It was funny.
What do you mean? That
One of
is-
them, no, because one of them,
Explain
what happened?
yourself.
What had happened was
What happened?
Anthony and we want to make a video together, so I went to
And that's what you picked. Explain that part.
I went to his house or to where he was living in Manteca, and
Sorry.
we're walking around. He was living at our friend Chris's. Our friend Chris is a farmer.
Yeah.
He's a really funny comedian, and so is Anthony. But anyways, and I go there. We're like trying to figure out what to do a video about, and then we're walking around the farm, like the almond trees and shit, and like there's like a dairy farm, and we're like walking around, and then Anthony's like telling me about some live leak thing, and there's this video of a like a 25-year-old cartel lady,
Yeah.
like a bad person, like she ordered hits, all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it was in a shootout with the federales, and she died wearing a black rhinestone BB shirt, and that was why it was so funny. So we were just like, I can show you the video. I think you'll think it's funny.
I don't know if the concept. I feel like you want to show me just to convince me that it's not as bad as I think it is, and I'll allow pause, but I still don't. I mean, I get that dying looking ridiculous is funny, but this lady actually died, and that's how she dressed. Like,
When you say it, it's still funny.
that's how she was.
But like, who goes out in a Kmart shirt? You know what I mean? Like it's a.
She does. Okay.
I guess so, but it's like, why not?
Like, that's what's funny is like
not
this,
even Lululemon, like BB.
Like,
Come
her
on.
death is. I don't like. I think that's
I
like the
get
part
it.
that's like for me. It's like her death isn't funny, but like
Yeah.
that this lady exists is funny.
Yes.
I mean,
that's
used
more
to,
what it.
R.I.P.
I'm
even
not
though you were
happy
bad.
she's dead or anything. I didn't even have any
Right.
connection. And I also, my sense of humor is fucked up. Like,
Oh yeah, well, and
I
also
like-
you're kind of a guy, so a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dudes in comedy are different, and I get that.
We
It's a
start
different
to
world
just,
out there.
Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, the messed up things make me laugh, but I mean, so there's definitely things that aren't funny. Like, I'm not gonna laugh at a dead baby or something, but like, but you laughed. But if the baby was wearing a BB shirt, come on. That's a formula you can't resist.
No. No. Yeah, well, I think also too, I feel like I used to be super offensive, low key. I don't in my young years. So I think I feel like I've like once I like I don't want to say grow out of because it's also just like a style.
Yeah.
But like I've like changed my perspectives and stuff. So it's hard for me to like
if you're not into it, then you shouldn't do it. You know, like if
Yeah.
you're not feeling it anymore, that's totally fine. I don't have any problem with that, you know. I think that stuff is funny because it's
I do
funny.
think
I don't
some
know.
of your stuff is funny though. So
Thank you.
I'll give it a gander, but I think I remember one of your sketches that I watched a long time ago, like when we were talking before that fateful night at Pine Cove. You were Indiana Jones. That was like, and I think it was like Trick or Treating.
Oh yeah,
that was like
one's
really
okay.
funny. Yeah, that one's okay.
I don't love it, but it's fun. It's good.
What's your favorite one that you've done? You have one?
There's one.
Is it the dildo one? Please don't say that one.
What was the one with Kevin?
There's multiple dildo ones actually.
Well, we bought the dildo and we had to get our money's worth, you know, because I'm not going to use it that, you know.
I don't feel like that's how you get your money's worth. Definitely wasting your money. You know.
I've had to take down all those videos. Like,
oh, because of the YouTube things.
Well, no, one thing was like, because like there's one with Johnny's in one of them. Like it was like the one where he's like playing like
is he in the FBI? No, I don't get it.
No, he's in the military and he just doesn't
want.
you know.
He is in the military. Okay, well, FBI was kind of close because acronyms.
It's just like a silly video.
I thought he was trying to do comedy, so that was confusing to me.
No, he's like trying to fly planes now. He's like.
Yeah, that'll happen. One of my favorite improv teachers is a pilot now.
Whoa. I know. Oh, is it the what's his name?
No, it's Mike Dakota.
Okay, I don't know that person. There was a guy that was like in the military that I took a class with that I thought maybe it was him, but no. But yeah, and then there was like one with Kevin where I was like this and that character like I don't know, I think that's like a really offensive character.
Oh.
But it was like funny when we made it and then
it's fine to evolve and like learn like
yeah.
It's different now.
Well, and I was like 22 when we thought of it. Like it was
it's good. It's actually a good thing that you're like, no, that's not who I am right now, you know?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't do it again.
Right.
And I took it down and I think it's off the internet. But if it's not and it comes up someday and I'm like,
this
if I'm
is your
successful
pre-apology. Yeah, make your apologies now. Dude, I fucked up. That's why I'm like, I'm ready. I already know what I did.
I don't even know. I mean, I am sorry, I guess, but I'm not even, it's not like I didn't know that it was offensive. So why would I apologize?
Right. It was just like, oopsies.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, my ass was
out. At the time, that was funny.
Right. Like,
and no one
cared. I was
cared.
just playing along.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, they used to say the R word in movies all the time. Like,
it's in a lot of stuff.
It took a while for me to even learn that you're not supposed to say that. I mean, I thought it was fine.
Do you know what, though? Like, since quarantine, I've just been, like, around, like, people, like, one or two at a time, and it just comes out. I just regress to high school. It's fun. I just say it. I'll be like, that's retarded.
It's, I guess in certain ways describing things is probably not as bad as calling a person one. Yeah. So, and it is kind of like colloquial to the age.
Yeah. And I don't do it in a way like I don't know. But I don't, you know, I love mentally disabled people. I'm not going to, I'm digging a hole.
Yeah, you're making it worse.
Who wants to cut this out and make me look bad? Yeah.
This is the episode where we both get canceled like 10 years into the future.
Yeah.
They're going to find clips of this.
But unless everything kind of swings back to the middle, which would be nice.
Like, I do kind of want some words back on the market, not going to lie.
You're canceling the word bitch for yourself, but now you're like, but I do like cunt. That's fun.
Well, that's fine. Wait, is
interesting? Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I pick and choose. That's what's fucked up. It's totally fucked up.
But that's fine though, because then you're aware that it is, and you know it's silly.
Oh yeah, other
so
people
then,
do it too. Yeah, some of them
we all
ban
have
the
our
whole
reason.
list. Yeah,
I like the word cunt though because I think I think a lot of people are trying to make, and that's what annoys me is they're trying really hard to make it a bad word, and I'm like, no, don't do. And if you're in Europe,
That's what
everyone
I'm
says
saying.
it.
Yeah, Australia,
You're
UK,
a right cunt.
they fucking say it all the time. I
Yeah.
love that they cuss all the time.
Yes.
But do they say like the F word?
Fuck.
No.
Oh, they do because it
Okay.
means sausages there, and it means cigarettes.
It does. Oh.
There's no.
Then are we allowed to say it?
Can we
What
have
if
it back?
I feel like one? What if my cat is one?
What if you want to order? What if I want to order some at Denny's? Can I have some food?
You can't say it.
I didn't.
Well, I mean, it helps that I'm like half gay, kind of, right?
Are you half gay?
Yeah, but I'm not like.
Which is it? Your mom or your dad? Which?
Well, I also feel like I'm not even like. I don't like that's none of anybody's business too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing is like, yeah, I do whatever I want and I just don't do it. So, do I get to say all the slurs?
Oh, I see. You're into women, but you don't.
Oh no, I'll
Act on
do
it.
it all.
But do you, oh, wait, I'm confused now.
It's just none of anybody's business.
Okay. We have to talk
If I
about
do
it.
or if I don't. And I'm not with anybody.
No one at all.
No one at all. So am I even really? Who can be sure?
Well, then, yeah, then it's like, can you say none of it or can you say all of it?
That's what I want to know. If everything is everything.
Everything is permitted. Nothing is. Was that? That's like the Assassin's Creed thing.
I thought
You
you were
don't
going to
play
do
video
another
games, do you?
Blade thing. I used to actually, my mom loved
wish.
that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we used to have an Xbox and she would play it. I
Your
have
mom plays video games?
Oh
That's
yeah,
so
my
cool.
mom is. Dude, actually, my mom would like you, because she's a nerd, and she would probably think you're like hilarious or whatever.
Will she watch this podcast?
I hope not, actually, because we talk about personal things.
Oh.
Sometimes
You
I'm
don't
like,
talk
my
to her
mom
about
don't
stuff?
need it. Yeah, my parents. Yeah, the fact that my dad watches that Instagram is, I'm like, you need to get out of here, man.
Shoo.
Yeah, I'm like,
Shoo, Dad.
like this isn't for you. You had me when I was young. You know,
Your time with me is over.
yeah, I entertained you for a long time. Now,
You saw me figure out walking and I fell on my face. Okay.
yeah, the show's over, pal.
Wait, what was the joke you said?
Oh, frick, the cereal thing.
Frick.
So do you remember? God, I don't even remember. It must have been like 1999 or something. Elian Gonzalez.
I'm already laughing because I just love fucked up jokes, so I'm ready. What is it?
He had an idea for Elianos, where they're like cereal.
Oh, but it's raps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And the milk would turn blue like the ocean. I don't know why that stuck with me for so long. That's effed up. Dude, my dad kind of has my dad has an effed up sense. So does my mom. My parents are messed up.
I love it. That's so good.
But who would buy that?
I would. As long as it's gluten free.
Yeah, true. It's only I'll make some cereal. That's a great idea. No, that's not. I can't have my name on that. I'm just kidding.
Wait, did he die or what happened to him? I forget. I just know it was a controversy.
I think they shipped him back or something.
Oh, okay. So he came here, but it was like he got here in a bad.
Look at what they're doing now. They're just putting them in like
That's
cage trailers, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do about that. That's why I don't read the news that much. Is because it just, I'm like,
it's hard to exist.
What am I gonna go down? Yeah, because look, we can vote.
Right.
Then you're just voting for one of two people who are going to do similar shit. You know,
Right.
like everyone was like so excited. We got Biden. We did it. And it's like, what did you do?
Where's my money, Joe?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you money.
Ugh.
And I used to put money into cards and give it to my grandchildren for Easter.
He's too old to me.
And then I would give it to them, and they'd say, "Grandpa, I hate you," and I would say, "That's your American right to hate me, but please don't hate the blacks." And that's Joe Biden.
Yeah, he would say something like that.
I don't know. I just want to do the voice. I don't even know if it's good.
It's not as good as your 45, but it's pretty decent. Because I knew
My
who you were
45 is he Voldemort? You can't say his name.
I don't know. I heard Laverne Cox refer to him as that, and I was like, "That's genius. She's the queen." So.
Well, you know what? I'll take it. 45.
Ew. I hate
I
it.
remember being 45.
Ew. Ew.
Wait, you do it. What's your
No,
45?
I can't. I don't
Really?
want that anywhere near me. Dude, they used to make us watch that in high school, The Apprentice, for
Oh,
freaking
really?
marketing and like
In high
business.
school?
Yeah.
You took a business class in
I
high
took a
school?
business class in high school and they made us watch The Apprentice.
That's kind of a cool high school, but it's not a good class.
Not
They
a
didn't
good
teach you
class at all.
anything. They're like, here's reality TV.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
like teaching a survival class and be like, here's Survivor. And Naked and Afraid. Figure it out. Like, what?
Yeah, it's kind of insane because I don't think like any of us got any of the credit for the class. I mean, like we all like passed the class, but the goal was to get college credit.
Oh.
And not a whole lot of us got it. I'll be real.
What's the name of the people who do the test? AP exam?
Yeah.
They like heard that you were watching The Apprentice and they're like, this doesn't count.
Yeah,
They
no.
didn't even give you the AP test.
They're like they were watching TV all day. Are you kidding me?
What's the next? Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Actually, that would have I would have learned something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, high school sucked. But that was just like my experience.
What was your worst year? Was it high school?
Oh, what is my worst year? Probably like 2016 after high school. Yeah.
Wait, 2016?
Yeah, it was only a couple years ago.
Yeah, but you weren't. That wasn't high school. Oh, so
No.
not in high school.
No.
After. Okay, sorry.
No, that's
I'm just
okay.
confused by what you said.
But I don't think I had like a worst year in high school.
Oh, okay.
Maybe senior
That's
year
good.
sucked a little because like me and my friend like broke up. But
Like broke up from being friends.
yeah, I had a bad night, and I fucked up, and we were not friends after that night. I was
Oh.
on some things.
Oh.
Substances and stuff. So sorry. I did
A
apologize.
little too much soda.
Yeah, apple juice is what they say.
I had a little
Yeah.
bit of ice cream.
Ice cream and pills.
Sprinkles, if you will.
Yeah, they don't mix because you get a real bad attitude. Anyways, yeah, I
And
apologize.
that's why you don't say bitch anymore. I get it.
And that's why I don't say bitch anymore. But that was like a hard year because like
Yeah.
also like that's a weird year too because you're
Senior
like
year, yeah.
yeah, you're like what I'm not
Your life is changing so much next year. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck am I
well,
doing?
and college was too confusing for me to even get into. I didn't get like a full scholarship and we weren't rich, so college was not on the books. So it was a weird year, but I moved out at 17, so that was kind of cool. Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, he shouldn't have let me do that, but
Your dad?
No, the landlord.
Oh. It's like, I'll pretend you're 18.
He didn't even check.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I
Don't
guess
you need to do like a credit background check? Don't they do that shit?
I mean, private people do whatever they want. It was 2009.
Oh, okay. So it's like an Airbnb before.
No, it was a full-on apartment. He owned the
okay.
building.
Oh.
He was an eye doctor before.
Oh,
That's a little fact.
what an anecdote.
You're welcome.
Did you also go to him for eye doctor stuff?
I went to his son,
Oh.
who was also old.
Wow.
Dude, my landlord was like 1,000,000 years old. And I don't like that guy, so I will talk bad about him, even though he's a ghost. That's his dick. Yeah, fuck me hard. What if anybody like it would be weird if they like clicked into like a part of it and then didn't get anything that we referenced from before.
Yeah, they're just like, wait,
Yeah.
what the hell is that?
Finger in the hole.
The fuck is that?
The fuck is that? What is that going on?
I feel like there was something I was gonna add. Oh yeah, I never really answered best year for me, did I?
Yeah, what's your best year?
I don't know. I feel like 2012 was pretty good but
What
then
happened?
sadly it's like the reason is like the Avengers came out. I remember
That's
years based
amazing.
off of movies.
That's so funny. Okay.
Like I remember like there was a year where on my birthday my sister kidnapped me and took me to Disneyland.
Yeah?
And the reason I remember what year it was, 2009,
Yes.
is because we saw the shitty X-Men Origins Wolverine movie.
Okay.
And
Shitty. Ouch.
it's not good. Have you seen it?
I mean, I like some of the X-Men stuff. I
No,
guess.
some of it's good.
I
like the
don't know.
second Wolverine movie. That movie
Okay.
rules. And then
I
the
feel like
last
you're the
one.
expert on it. I can't judge.
Oh no, I mean,
you know Wolverine movies. more than I do.
Well,
I'm just like that guy.
if you liked Origins, then that's cool. Do you remember which one that is, or?
No, I just know I watched them.
Okay. That's the one with like Liev Schreiber where he's Sabretooth, and it's weird. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, we saw the movie, and then we were like driving down the freeway to go home because it was like we lived in Folsom and it was the El Dorado Hills Theater, so we like drive down the freeway.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
It's a
pretty drive. Oh my god, I love that drive.
Uh-huh.
Just down that rich hill.
Yeah.
Seeing the skies.
Golden Hills.
Yeah, sorry.
You could see all of Sacramento.
It's a nice drive. Yeah. Anyways.
And you can see like downtown too, which is crazy.
It goes
like,
so far.
Day.
You feel like you're in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But like not.
But not as cool.
Absolutely not.
We're not as cool as them.
Oh.
But then we're driving and we missed the exit, and then my sister's like, oh, and her boyfriend at the time, they were like, oh, we want to go get some food. And I was like, okay,
That's
fine, but I've work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So then, it's like, I think the movie was it might have been at 9, but I think it was at midnight because we used to go to midnight premieres all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like late, and I was like, well, okay, but I've work tomorrow. And she's like, yeah, it's okay. We'll
Where
just
were you working at the time?
Borders.
Oh, that's cool.
So we kept going, and then eventually I'm like, well, where are we going? And they're like, just don't worry, we'll get there soon. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I was getting mad, and then eventually my sister like played Disney music in the car or something, and I was like, what?
Oh my god, that's so cute.
But she wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
So I had to just like be kind of angry and fall asleep.
Like,
and then I woke up in LA traffic. We were almost there, and I was like, what? And then we got there, and she's like, yeah, I called your work, and I told them to take 3 days off or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I can never get you back. Like, this is the best
like, what
present.
The heck?
Yeah.
Dude, that is so thoughtful and amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cute sister.
She's the best.
That's a really that's a forever ever memory though. Mm-hmm. And you're going to like want to do that for people. Like, I bet you'll do that to like people do that for their kids and shit. Are you going to have kids?
I don't know.
You don't know. I mean, Nacho's pretty important right now. He'll make the call if we'll allow it.
Yeah.
So.
It's hard. It's like, I'm amazed people have pets. That's a lot of work. And
dude,
then a kid is like
times
infinity work.
Yeah, and times money 1,000 billion. Because like
1,000 billion, quadrillion, fulfillion.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking about school fees for field trips.
Yeah, I mean, doggy college is, doesn't exist, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, you do have to pay for some like medical stuff, but
yeah,
he'll never have to have braces.
That's true.
Dude.
My ex's, one of their dogs, their family dogs, like all his teeth were all nasty because he's like a little chihuahua and they never brushed him. Mm-hmm. So they took all his teeth out, and now, then when he got better, now he always is like this.
Yeah, with his tongue out.
His tongue doesn't stay in his mouth anymore.
Sad.
He looks so stupid. It's so funny. His name is Barrett. He's like a little fat chihuahua. He's the best. I'm going to find a picture. I don't care.
I love that.
We're like 2 hours in, so it's whatever.
It's whatever now. This is like the real time now.
Now we're getting into the...
Now we're just fucking around.
I have to go back a little ways to find a picture of him, but it's good. It's worth it.
Do they know how old Nacho might be?
They told us he's about a year old when we got him. So, like, I'm just assuming his birthday is his gotcha day. That's all I can really do.
Oh, well, yeah. That's all we'll celebrate. But, I mean, like, they usually go by, like, what their teeth look like and stuff. So he must kind of be young.
Yeah. Well, here's him without the tongue thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very cute.
He looks like a little old man.
Yeah. Yeah, his little muzzle's all gray.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not going to show you guys on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This
just
is
too
a
far
visual
away.
only.
You got to go on my Instagram and just scroll back. I think there's a picture of him.
Just look for some dogs.
Oh, this is Anthony Hopkins' TikTok, which is hilarious.
That's, yeah.
I think he was watching yours and he was getting inspiration.
Yeah, probably. Actually, Trisha Paytas is on TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I don't post anything. I should, but I don't.
What do you say you should?
Well, because I feel like it's a thing I should take advantage of to try to do comedy stuff.
Right, we should.
But I hate... I don't like that. Oh, here's Nacho in a dress.
See, that's what I mean. I need to see this man in his gown.
Yeah.
In his regal attire. I feel like that makes most sense to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think Nacho, he deserves
it. Why don't you just search dog?
In my photos?
Yeah.
Does it do that?
Yeah. It's pretty helpful. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but
It can tell that it's a dog though, because I didn't label them.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it will work.
I can't believe I can't find these photos. They're like I had so many of them.
See, that's why I have to post stuff to Instagram to get it out of my photo gallery.
Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. I can't show. I don't. Okay, I'll show you. This is a photo of the person that I didn't message them back.
Oh,
This
I
is their
wanna
Tinder. This
I
is the
wanna see
Tinder
the
picture.
tea.
This is them on Tinder. This is their
I need
opening
to
photo
I need to
without
see it.
clicking over at
Please
all.
show it
Oh
to
no, I
me
did
right-
click over, but still, it's on there.
Okay. Wait, who is that?
She's barely. I mean, she does comedy, but like not really. It's like she just kind of like. I don't want to talk about it too much.
I'm not. I guess also It's been several years since I've actually like been in the stand up scene because I was really only going because my roommate was doing it. So I was only
Who was your?
Kelly.
Oh
Appel.
right. Did
Yeah.
she stop doing it too? Right.
I don't know.
I don't really know
talk
her.
to her. So
Oh. Is
I
that
mean,
the friend that you ruined it? I know that was high school.
no,
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
that
I'm
was
just
high
kidding.
school. Yeah, no, it's all my fault all the time. No, I wasn't on pills when Kelly moved out, but
That's good.
yeah, that's why I also don't want my mom to watch this. I'm like, keep mind your own business.
But you don't do it anymore. You've grown. You figured it out. That's
Yeah,
good.
sure. No, I was saying that earlier and I kind of forgot.
Sure. Yeah. Sure,
I have changed my definition
Okay,
of a friend.
You know what? Just you saw the picture of his face. Imagine a little tongue. It's
Okay, I can imagine. I've seen
hilarious.
chihuahuas do that before.
Yeah.
It's not new. Yeah. It's Anthony Hopkins. They're just doing the impression of him.
Anthony Hopkins' TikTok is lit.
I believe it.
It's so good because he's just like, I'm going crazy, and then he's like, there's one
It
where he's
does
just
sound
playing
like
the
he's
piano.
ripping me off, though.
It does sound like, or it doesn't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's my stuff.
Yeah. that's my brand.
Yeah, that's mine. No, but I've changed the definition of what a friend is as I've grown older. This ties into first grade was my best year. And I said I had a best friend, and you're like, "Oh, you don't have a best friend now?" And I was like, "No, it's different."
Is Kelly still your friend?
No. But that's also what
Was
I
that
mean.
because you guys were roommates and you weren't used to living together, and then it got weird?
Well, it didn't get weird. She moved in with her boyfriend, so it kind of like naturally like shifted. But that's what I mean.
So
Like,
there's no bad feelings. You just grew apart.
well, I think when she tried to sue me for rent, that's when it didn't. That's when I was like, "What's happening?" Because she had she told me until like a certain date, but then I don't know.
You don't have to get into it if you don't want to.
I mean, this was like hella years ago, but what I mean is like now looking back, like we were friends and like we had a friendship and it was real. But like after that happened, I'm like, I'm not going to be in friendships that like get to that point because they're going to be different kinds of friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, does that make you sad that it's not like it used to be, sort of thing? Like
Yeah,
that?
I wish it was like, it feels like those were way more fun. But I think
like the friend they'd come over and you play video games on the carpet all
right,
night.
and you didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, or if you did, it was like, oh, that was sick.
Yeah,
that was
like
so cool.
that's it.
That was sweet. Oh, yeah.
And not actually like talk about
Want some
anything.
Gushers? Okay, yeah, me too. I love Gushers.
Yeah, like a first grade best friend.
oh,
different.
Look at this one. It got on my finger. It's all gross. It's just like people in the movie Idiocracy.
Yeah, I love that
I
movie.
like money. I just watched it again the other day.
It's a documentary.
It is. It's scary.
Yeah, I love it though.
I love the butt fuckers thing. Is so funny. That they
I like the
finally got it
Starbucks.
right. It's like Fuddruckers, Fuckbuckers, and then butt fuck.
That's so crazy. Usually I watch that like at least once a year, and it's been over a year since I've watched it, and I'm upset that it's not as fresh in my mind as it used to be. But I could quote the whole thing. Like, that's not a problem. But
it doesn't. I mean, if we're talking about Mike Judge films, I
Yeah.
think Office Space is still the best one. But
I feel like it just depends on what you were exposed to first.
that's true. And what's weird about Office Space is like I saw it as in high school, so I didn't even get it because I didn't work in an office. And then it was more funny. Like I hated it the first time I saw it, but then the more I watched it, everyone would quote it, and I'd be like, "That is funny," but I still don't know why. And then I worked in an office, and I was like, "Oh my god, these people are real."
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
It's hell.
Yeah.
Corporate accounts, Nate speaking.
It's
Just a moment.
It's comical though.
Yeah.
I still work in an office, but right now we're working from home,
Mm.
and it feels weird because like none of the people I work with like directly are awful, but all the other people on the outside are. So that's kind of cool. It's still not
Like the other people in the organization are awful.
kind of.
But at least you're in a little
we're in a little bubble.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
you
I
work
mean,
for the
I like
state
them.
or just
Yeah, I still work for the state.
Okay, yeah. The
Yeah.
state can be. I worked for a whole year at the state. That's how I went into a prison.
Oh, that's how you were.
Yeah, like when you got here, you were over there and I was over there, and I said, "I have been to prison." You're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Now they're caught up.
Yeah.
They're caught up. That's all that matters.
Play by play of everything that happened. That's true, though. That is what happened.
It's scary to go in because you're just like, there's people in here and they can't leave.
I don't even like the freaking damn thing scares me. In Folsom.
Oh.
It's so big. I used to, so I do also drive sometimes at night, a side job. Shout outs to my side job. But
your side job's watching on a laptop, like,
yeah, like shouting.
this abstract concept of a side job. It's like a shadow person. It's like, hell yeah, I'm a side job.
That's actually awesome.
I don't know if that's. I don't know.
I was thinking about that too, though.
I like abstract weirdness like that. It's good.
But I would always drive to Folsom at night, and I would only see the lights, and I was like, I don't know what the that is. And one time I drove by in the day, I was like, oh my god, what is that?
That's a prison.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I actually never went to that one, which is crazy because I lived there my whole life, and then I worked at CDCR, and I visited San Quentin, CMF, which is something medical facility, which is in it's in Vacaville, I think.
Are they all prisons? You didn't? Oh yeah, you wouldn't have gone to like the jail because that's county.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
No, yeah, we went to the state prisons, and then there's federal prisons, which is different.
Ugh.
But yeah, it's wild because it's like you go into like this little vestibule, like it's almost like an airlock, but it's fences that are electrified. So you like walk in.
It's just like the movies then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. They film. I mean, I think they filmed them
in real. Yeah, you're probably right.
Like Ant-Man. I don't know if they filmed that actually at a prison, but
I don't know either.
Anyways, but yeah. So, but it's just crazy to be there, and you're like a free person, and you're walking around and you're interacting with people who are not free. They're in trouble. They're stuck here for years and years, or they've been here for years. We were like interviewing inmates because I worked for DRP, which is like the Division of Rehabilitative Programming, and I was like doing video stuff, which is kind of cool. But I'm like, the first time I went, it was LA County Prison, and we were interviewing these guys who worked on this. It's like a program that they take like rescue dogs, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And they train them, and then they give them to vets who need like a dog to help them take their medication or turn the light off.
Program. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like the guys who are in the program are like super nice and cool, and you're like, how did this guy ever get in prison?
Yeah.
But they've been there for like 25 years, like literally. They're like
Lifers.
40, 50-year-old men who like when they were a kid, they made one stupid mistake.
Right.
And then they're fucked, you know?
Right.
That was like, that would fuck me up in my head. I was like depressed, like, oh man, like this guy should get out now. He's very nice, you know?
It's crazy to think that like we treat them as numbers, but they're all like, they all have their own like effed up story, like starting from like the beginning, how they got there and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't imagine listening to that and not being affected. That seems heavy.
Did
they post it?
The video I made?
Yeah, like the interviews and stuff. Where is that like available?
CDCR has a YouTube channel, and some of them are on there. I have a couple on my hard drive. Just I was able to take them with me, like, and I use them for. I haven't really used them, but if I ever have a website,
are you allowed? Is that even your property? Nobody watches this. Just kidding. Hi, Mom.
I get a call from Brant, the manager. What's his name?
Did you just
the
name
director?
Drop the freaking director? It's probably it's all
he
public
might not even
information.
be the guy anymore.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's also Googleable.
Well, it's not secret. I know
that.
No,
the state has to be like, this is everybody's business, and this is how much they make.
That's right. Yeah, that's the weird part.
Annoying.
You just know.
Yeah, mind your business.
He was a cool guy. But anyways, yeah. No, I have like. I just saved the videos so that I would have them to show to get work for like my own video business.
Oh, right. Like this is my
So I don't post it publicly, but like I can, if I wanted to, it's like a private link. I could be like, here, you can watch this. I made this video and it'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. But
it probably would make you cry. So what's the point of like what was it just like educate like what was the why
what does DRP do?
why were they interviewing like for what?
It was like to show, oh, this program's working and this is what DRP does. I think it's just outreach. That's what the unit we were in was called, outreach. So it was to show
just to teach like this is how we're helping.
I think DRP's like there to be like, look, we're
not awful.
We're trying to make them better. But I feel like a lot of the inmates don't give a shit and don't do the programs, but some of them do.
Well, yeah, because if you're in there, sometimes you're like, yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, or you want to get out quicker, but you're lying. I don't know. There were some guys, though, that we were getting like B-roll in some of these rooms where they were like doing like little group therapy sessions. And there were some guys that were like, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, yeah.
And like they just had this look in their eye. Like it wasn't Night Stalker level, but it was kind of scary still. Yeah. I was like, they saw my face.
Well, they probably just like mind your business. Yeah. I'm in prison.
And they would like go to the other side of the room so they weren't in the video. Because they were like, I don't want anyone to see me.
Honestly, I would be low-key kind of embarrassed if I was in jail.
You were?
Yeah, you didn't know this. I've been arrested 3 times.
Was it like a DUI or something?
Yeah, but for weed.
Really? They can arrest you for that?
Dude, this was in Nevada.
Dude, fucking
dude, let me just tell you about the trip I had to Nevada. No, I'm not even kidding. That was the 3rd time I was arrested. The first 2 times were like when I lived in Ohio.
Was it for ice cream and Pepsi?
Yes.
Oh.
What is that?
Just a euphemism for pills. From before.
Okay, I thought so, but then you said Pepsi, and I was like,
oh yeah, I said soda before. So
okay.
In my head, I said Pepsi when I said that before, and I forgot that it didn't come out.
And now it's coming out now.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, them sprinkle Pepsis. No.
What a combo.
No, it was in one of them was shoplifting at Walmart. I was trying to steal some white strips.
Everyone does it there.
I mean, and I got caught because the guy was following me around, and I just thought he was creepy because I was like kind of cute, stealing.
But he had the blue vest on?
Well,
or was he undercover?
He was undercover.
Fuck.
Little B word. He's this PIG though,
little
so
cunt.
yeah, look cunt. I don't like those are not really people sometimes to me.
The Walmart employees.
No, this was a real one, a real cop.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was worse than like a different one because they actually took me to jail. So I had to wait for my mommy to pick me up. Sorry, mommy. And then I took some classes. The second time, I just had a bench warrant for a speeding ticket in another county that they never mailed to me IMO. But so I had a bench warrant.
You're just unlucky.
Dude, yeah.
Because a lot of people do much worse things and don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Or just whatever, yeah.
Just like minor fuck ups and get let go. I mean, white people. Let's be real about that. But.
Yeah. A lot of privilege.
Oh, ew. Gross.
Oh.
It sounded like 45. Is that what you're doing?
No.
It gave me a vibe.
A lot of privilege. Is that better? I don't know what that guy was.
I don't know who he was either.
A lot of privilege.
Ew! Okay, that's way more distinct. Yeah, thank you. Either way, don't get it out of here. Whoever he is.
Be gone!
The second, was a bench warrant. I was just driving my friend home at like 1 in the morning, and they ran my plates, pulled me over, towed my car, took me to jail. My mommy had to pick me up again. But the 3rd time, I spent the night in jail in rural Nevada. My roommate at the time, Kelly, and I went to Area 51.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this was before like they had that Area 51 event.
Of course, yeah.
But
because you guys were making those like alien videos on YouTube, right? Or was that with Kelly?
That was one of they were with Kelly, yeah.
Right, those are funny.
Those are good. We made them with another friend, Mo.
Right, yeah. She's very funny.
She's very funny too. Those are actually really good videos.
Like you Blacktop kids are hilarious. Are you guys all from there?
Yeah, well Kelly wasn't, but everybody else, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yes, so those are hilarious videos. But anyways, we did go to Nevada on the drive home. Like I sped to pass somebody that I thought was going slow. Turns out they were going slow because it was a speed trap. They pulled me over and like made me do a DUI thing and then took me to jail.
Were you drinking at all?
No. It was in the middle of the day. It was just because we had weed in the car.
Oh, okay. And it's Nevada, so they're probably all lame.
It was before. So it was a felony.
Nevada, where prostitutes is okay, but not weed.
Dude, it was a felony. They got me for like multiple charges.
I can't wait till they decriminalize it federally.
Oh yeah, everybody should be
happen.
free for non-violent like weed charges. Like, that's so stupid.
It's well, and then what's so crazy, and like I heard this on a podcast 100 times. Learning, but that the weed is illegal because of like fucking William Randolph Hearst, and it was like a greed thing where he was just like he owned paper mills and newspapers,
and hemp was way more better.
Yeah, so that was going to take over, and he just was like, well, Mexicans are smoking it and they're raping women, so
Jesus Christ.
That was the campaign, and
it's also racist.
It is. It's very racist. It's awful. And it was the Reefer Madness movie. Mm-hmm. That's what that's from. Is they made that to make weed seem evil when it wasn't.
So that's what it was.
Yeah,
I guess
all that
feels
happened
so
because.
Recent.
Yeah, no, it's always been that way because of him and his like campaign against it. So then when like they were criminalizing drugs or whatever, it was a Schedule 1 drug, right?
Yeah.
Like it's as bad as crack cocaine or cocaine or whatever. Which is it's insane. Like it's not.
It helps people with cancer. Like, how are you going to compare the two?
Well, also just like the fact that the plant like gives you CBD oil and how nice that is, and just other things that it does. But yeah, weed it helps me sleep. Like it's awesome, and it's cool. Fun sometimes.
That's what I deliver.
Oh. So the abstract man that's watching this as your job is made out of weed.
Is a drug dealer, yeah. Yep. My drug dealer. Shout outs to my drug dealer. Just wait, I have a real job. No one's gonna watch. Honestly, I shouldn't be having an office job though, like as like who I am as a person. I know I'm pretty organized and stuff, but I'm just like thinking about my skills. Crying on command is not something that you need to do in an office, so I feel like my skills should be somewhere else. So if it happens, it happens.
Do you want to become
not be
like
in an office? Yeah.
But do you? I always wonder because like you're very talented and funny, but you don't. But seriously, but like
what am I doing?
Well, I guess I mean I don't.
Yeah, because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, because you do live shows when you can,
right?
But then now it's like it's just what the Instagram is great and it can go somewhere. If anything. It got picked up by the algorithm or whatever and people liked it, then it could be a job, right?
Right.
But are you hoping that some kind of comedy creative avenue opens up for you, or are you just like, I just do it because I like it? I'm just, yeah.
No, I think that's like a very fair question.
I wish you wouldn't be so serious right now.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna cry. Maybe I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I thought you had a tear, but it was just the piercing.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm just tearing up just a little bit. That's just because I said like I could do it, and then I'm not like actually like upset though. So.
Okay.
I'll just like close it down. All right, it's just like
it's really going.
It helped. It helps my contacts too. So.
Oh.
Really bringing it on actually helps. To answer your question.
Wow, David Letterman never did to deal with this. I'm just kidding.
You're like David Letterman? Is that what this is?
I'm just a douchebag with camera equipment.
You're a douchebag. Shut up. No, you're not a douchebag. Hey, this guy's not a douchebag. He's a nice guy. He's got a house.
That doesn't make me nice.
No, it doesn't.
Remember those people that came out with the guns in the summer with the Black Lives Matter supporters?
Or yeah, that famous couple.
Yeah.
We both like stands up, just look like white people. No.
I have a fake gun over there. You want to pretend?
No. No, I already know this is...
It's an airsoft gun. Don't worry.
Please.
It's a prop.
We are both going to be famous, and this will ruin us.
What, that we were making fun of dumb white people?
Just the whole video. I don't know.
Yeah. The
everything we said, because I don't know what I said. I don't know what you said. I know you say things.
Like the N-word?
No, No more sound bites, man. We gotta
Stop Heiling Hitler on my podcast.
Stop it. It's not David Dobrik's time.
My friend AJ was on my podcast and he heiled on accident twice because he was like making a point, but he was super high.
Yeah.
And then he was like doing it again. I'm like, don't do it again. It's a really good clip on my feed.
Did you do that in a Jewish accent? Is that Is that what you're doing? Oh,
but I can't.
No.
No, I don't want to get more canceled. Can you get like double canceled? Maybe that uncancels you. It's like a double negative.
Maybe it's like it just like niches you so much that only people that like support canceled people are gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
like Gina Carano fans.
Yeah, that lady.
I do think like it's not great the thing she was sharing. Like that last thing was really bad. But I don't know if we need to like I feel like she could have like learned lessons and been like, I'm sorry.
Right.
And it could have been figured out.
But it got really hateful. Is that?
Yeah.
I don't really know what I know. Like kind of like I know they referenced it on SNL. That's the only way I know.
I read about it a little, and I actually watched. She did like an interview with Ben Shapiro, which is not great because Ben Shapiro's gross, right?
Yeah.
But it's the only place that I could watch her talk about it. So it's just interesting to hear her side of the story. I don't know. I'm not saying she's a good person or anything,
No,
but
I think it's good to listen to people that you don't want to agree with. Yeah, for sure.
But I think she has like a place that she's coming from, and I don't think that she's hateful. Like she said she's not.
Yeah.
So I assume she's not, but I don't know. I just don't like, what I don't like is like that, fuck this person, and it's just like a rain of fire arrows on them. It's like, why don't we talk to them and figure it out? Like, why don't we figure... That's like a much better.
It's just
to have
a mob
discourse.
mentality. That's what kind of it snowballs because like.
Yes, that's why I hate Twitter. Is that whole thing?
Oh yeah.
I'd like. Why don't we have like a Twitter podcast where when someone gets canceled, unless it's Bill Cosby or Harvey Weinstein, then we're like, all right, fuck that guy.
List, sir. There's a big list.
Exactly. But with her, it's like, well, we could talk about this. Maybe there's like we could figure this out. Right. But with them, it's like, yeah, fuck those guys.
Right.
Or like with Kevin Hart, he had like some tweet from years ago that was about.
He was actually on Clubhouse, and people like tried to address it. Actually, so Clubhouse is an audio app. Mm-hmm. So people did talk to him. So it was like a Twitter, like what you're talking about.
Interesting.
And it was interesting how it played out. I'll tell you what I witnessed is that supporters kind of didn't really allow him to like make himself look bad, and he kind of like skirted around some of the questions.
He's probably tired of dealing with it at that point.
Well, yeah, he's put on spot. He doesn't have his publicist to direct him, and you know what I mean? Like, that's like a tough place to be in when you're in a room and people are like, so I'm just gonna ask you, why did you do that?
He's like, I was trying to be funny in 2004 when this was okay. Sorry.
Right, like how do you explain that?
I don't mean it
though?
now.
Like,
I don't believe that.
Because that's not like, and other people come from like kind of like really hateful places where they're like, you really fucked up too. So I don't know. It's like.
But it's like if that ruined your life, that tweet that he wrote that you didn't read until years later when he was going to host the Oscars, your priorities are fucked up. That's just right. Because I'm not saying that he should say those whatever, but it's like.
I mean,
the fact that you're blowing it up now, it's like, don't you have something better to do with your life?
No.
Go volunteer for homeless people, like, or help out
Girl,
somewhere.
You sound old over there. That's just how people are. Dude, everybody wants to, like, hate or niche. I mean, I totally get it, though, because people look stupid freaking out about some stuff, and there is some validity to it. That's why it's hard to, like, be like, shut up. Because you're like, I get it, but like, also like.
Yeah. It's a nuanced thing, but there's no room for nuance in that situation.
Yeah.
What were we doing right before that, though? There was.
Couldn't tell me.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to like be professionally funny?
Yeah, to answer your question.
I'm just curious. I'm not like trying to put you on the spot. But I'm just like, I'm trying to go, like, I want to do it.
You want to do something. No, I could totally see that I think you're on that way. I'm friends with a lot of people that do. I think it wasn't something I really thought of for me until 2016. And then, like, it's been, like, a struggle to, like, kind of justify it since I haven't really, like, thought about it for so long. Well, because, like, when I graduated high school, like, I was like normal people where I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then that never ended, it felt like.
Yeah.
And then when I decided what I wanted to do, I have to like feel like, am I worthy enough, or like what is my thing? And like figure that avenue out. So that's why I'm not gonna
It's
cry.
hard to feel like you deserve stuff. Is
true.
that I feel like I don't deserve anything.
Well, yeah, that's my problem. Like, cause people tell me I'm funny. I know they're not lying, and I think I'm funny. That's why I like my crazy Snapchats. But to think that like it has value or anything, I'm like, oh, it's just me fucking around. Like that's not worth anything. That's why it's not going anywhere.
I feel bad about like trying to. Sorry, I just need to
adjust.
My
whole button's unbuttoned. I thought that's what you were doing earlier.
It started like another file, I think.
Or it's not recording at all. We're just hanging out like
no, it
friends.
definitely said, yeah.
Like your intention
what if
always was.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Wouldn't it be funny if like we couldn't, we this was all fake and we weren't recording it, and this is the only way that we would feel like we could have a conversation is with the light and
put on and like,
microphones.
yeah, I like that kind.
Yeah.
We can get real like this.
Get real. Real talk with Bill Maher.
Ew.
With Bill Maher.
People love that guy.
I've never seen his show once. He seems cool though.
Is that the bald one?
I don't know. Is he bald?
No. I don't think I like that guy.
Okay.
I have very strong opinions, and they're based off like very stupid reasons, and I love that about me. I think it's funny.
I love that. I've embraced that. I think that's where a lot of comedy can come from, is just being like, I don't really like this anymore, and it's because of that. Like, we're going to get back to you.
No,
I want to know.
We're having friends.
We're having friends.
Wait, I did the Cheers song.
Everybody knows your name. I've actually never seen an episode.
Of Cheers? Cancelled.
No! Fuck, I was going to say a thing. What was I talking about? Right before Cheers.
We were friending. You were talking about yourself.
Finding having a stupid opinion about a thing and making it funny. Because I saw there's around the corner, there's like a house, and it has one of those signs. It's not. This is where my fucked up sense of humor comes in. There's like a photo of a kid who's like a sophomore, junior in high school, and it's like, remember Alec, and it's just like his class photo. And I just walked by it.
Did he die?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Probably dead. But here's the thing. So the joke, the bit I was trying to work on was like, like I'm walking my dog and then I see this sign. It's like, remember Alec. And I'm like, what, am I supposed to remember Alec? I can't even remember.
Who is he?
I can't even remember my mom's new phone number. You want me to remember Alec now too? Who is, maybe he sucks. Why do I want to remember him? And it's just one of those kind of bit. But it's like just being upset that this like, the thing that you would see and be like, oh, it's so sad. He's probably dead or something happened. But
you're at fault for not remembering him.
Yeah, it's the idea that sign is now putting a responsibility on me that I didn't want.
I feel like if in order for that, I mean, for me, I feel like you would have to lay it up by like seeing other signs that are not so mean, but suggestive or something, or like nice, or like loving memory or something, or like with peace and love. With peace and love. That's one of my favorite podcasts.
I don't know that one.
It's Frenemies. It's from Frenemies. Ethan Klein copied Ringo Starr.
Oh, okay.
It's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess the Beatles were like the hippie kings.
Yeah.
Kings of the hippies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, I like the bit. I think it's funny. I feel like I tried it somewhere and it kind of worked, but I have to work on it.
I hate that I immediately started to try to like help it, and it's probably fine. I just don't think you like presented it like a stand-up joke to me.
Yeah, I didn't want to like do like, okay, now I'm going to do stand-up.
I've had friends do that to me though, because
gross,
I'm not in stand-up. It's kind of funny.
You have to I feel like that's okay as long as you tell them, and then
Right.
they're like, okay, yeah, do it.
I've had people slip it in too, and I'm like, oh,
That's gross.
this feels like I'm being tested on. It hasn't happened in a long time. That was like
You're
a long,
why
long
is your
time
voice
ago.
taking on this affectation suddenly?
Yeah, I'm like, this feels weird. Let me just eat my chicken nuggets. Like, I remember that day.
Who was it?
I'm not going to say.
Was it Kelly?
No.
Okay.
No, I think she was like, I don't think she ever like practiced in front of me. I don't.
Oh, okay.
We had a podcast. You weren't ever on our podcast, which I'm kind of surprised about. I think
You're probably still canceled. I was probably still canceled for you.
Oh yeah, actually, 'cause she was there. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Did she hate me because of
I
that?
think. I mean, I always like
I
kind
don't
of
really
felt.
know. I never got to know her at all. I don't think I even talked
Yeah, I
to
don't
her.
think she has an opinion on you. I mean, I don't know
okay.
her opinion on you, but I think if anything, she was more. She had a more like, not like she didn't really like a whole lot of men mostly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
Fair.
fair. Get it. So I think that didn't help, because even when I like felt like kind of neutral about you, I think she was like, meh. Like, why? Yeah, that's probably why. No offense. I don't think we had a whole lot of people on that podcast. We only did it, but we were funny. I was funny on that podcast.
Is it still available?
No, I took that shit down after we broke up. So
Oh.
yeah, no, I was not happy about that. I thought I was gonna get on Judge Judy though. Before she got canceled.
That would have been so good.
Dude, I thought that was going to be my big break. So you were asking me about my goals for comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Or my avenues, how I'm going to get there. It has to be random, because I can't try. If I try, I can't. I can't like push. Like,
I get that.
it feels, and like I'm obsessed with like this like concept of authenticity. And it's like not a real thing in any like exact moment every single time.
I get it though, because you don't want to force it.
Yeah.
Because what I'm afraid of, it's like stupid, but it's like being afraid of success kind of thing.
Yes.
But I'm worried about suddenly my YouTube goes off or something, and it's because of this one video,
And
then
you
I
won't know
feel
how
like,
to redo that or something.
yeah, or now I have to do only videos that are like that
Right.
to keep the algorithm loving
Top
me
it up.
and my fans, if these people existed, like
Right.
that I would have to keep doing that stupid thing, and then that's what I'm afraid of. So I'm trying to just do what I want to do, but like do it a lot, but just. And I would love to be like every Tuesday at noon there's a new podcast, but I don't consistently record them, and it's hard right now because not everyone wants to come over.
Well, and like, what's
Zoom
the
is annoying.
motivation too? I think that's where I'm like, for why?
There's too many podcasts. This honestly like and
we're just clogging up the airwaves. I like to hear
Yeah.
myself talk though, so I appreciate that you're doing it. I feel like I would do it, but it would be hard to like motivate to make it work.
Yeah, you really have to push yourself to,
especially as a one person running it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean I have like a workflow that's pretty easy. I set this stuff up, one light, one camera, one thing. I take the memory card, I upload it. I have like a project file for Premiere, and I just put the files in, I match things up, I cut out a couple clips, make some subtitles. Like, it's not that much work.
You could clip that and make that a whole tutorial and just add extra content. This is how you make it, dude.
I love that sound effect. It's good.
Ooh, I licked it. Sorry.
That's okay. So many people have.
Yeah, this is the COVID bike.
Actually, they both are. Who knows? When you take off, no.
I guess I'll find out in a couple of days.
I assume the germs die off after like 3 days.
Don't say those things after I'm like gagged on your mic, please. Who was the last person on this thing, actually?
Mark Bird.
Okay, actually, I trust him more than anybody. I don't know who else was on.
Well, actually, I was supposed to do a podcast with this guy, Shannon Battle, and then, like, I just got all... It was weird. I had just done a show in Chico that was like a roast battle judging.
Right.
So I did stand-up, and then I did judging, and then we're in this patio area, but it's like surrounded by like a plastic fucking wall thing, like a hangy, flowy plastic thing. So we're basically basting in each other's air or whatever. So I was just feeling nervous.
You were like, in a sauna of like
probable COVID,
particles.
right? And that's like the whole time I'm not really worried about getting it. Like like I know that you can get
You're
it and be
gluten
healthy and die.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? But also I feel like I've definitely I go to Target regularly. It's everywhere in Target.
It's hard to know like how that's what gets me is like how do you know like where you got it? Like I mean I see people being dumb.
Sometimes you can know
how?
because you hung out with someone, they tested positive, then you get it. Okay, you can trace it that way.
Yeah, but I'm like, but where? From who was doing what?
Well, we had a scare when I lived at Allie's house where like she was hanging out with her friend, and then her friend just randomly got tested for I forget what reason because she wasn't sick at all.
Oh,
And so they
it's
were
those
like,
kinds.
they were like, we're good, and we're hanging out, and they were like watching a movie at her house all day. They were fine, and then Allie's like, or so like her friend like tested positive because for some reason I forget why she got to get tested, but she did. So she was positive, didn't get sick at all, but had it. And then so we were all like, oh no, now we have it.
Yeah.
And then we get tested and we were negative. But it's just it's like a disease that's just so easy to spread.
Yeah.
But it also can like kill people sometimes.
I know it's hard because I'm almost like, let's just get it over with, but at the same time, I don't want to suffer or die. I mean,
yeah, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to almost die or any of that stuff. But I also feel like at this point, I've definitely been exposed. Like I've done a couple things here and there, and I also go to the store.
Right.
There's no way I haven't run into COVID. If I haven't, then that's a miracle.
You like passed it? Like you think you have antibodies, or you just like skirted by the germ while it was like right in front of your face?
One of those. Some people get it and they never get sick. It just doesn't get them. But
so
they can be infected, but they never have any symptoms. They don't get
but
sick at all.
then doesn't that mean they have antibodies? So can you get tested to see?
Probably. I've been tested for antibodies once.
Oh, okay.
And I've taken the nose test like 3 times. Always negative.
Yeah. I've tested a couple times negative, and I think my current roommate allegedly is supposed to get tested regularly for their job. So I'm like using them as the litmus test now.
Yeah. But I think that's fine because that's like also like I wasn't getting tested very often unless I thought I had it.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, those tests are for other people who need to know.
Right.
Why would I'm not like a frontline worker. I'm at home like making dumb videos.
Yeah.
So.
So you got sick though?
No.
Oh.
I've never been sick.
Why'd you get nose swab? Just 'cause exposure?
Yeah, like when Allie thought she had it.
Oh, okay.
And then there was another time where I thought I had it. And then when I did
why
this
did
Chico
you think
show.
You had it?
Huh?
Why did you think you had it?
Well, because if Allie was exposed, I live in her house.
Oh.
At the time.
It was only because of the exposure.
We're like using the same kitchen all day. We're touching everything. Like it's for sure we're gonna get it if one of us
I thought you
has
put a little sniffle.
No.
Okay.
No, my sniffles are like usually from allergies.
Oh yeah, I got those too.
They haven't hit me yet this year, but I'm sure the next couple weeks.
They're coming. Dude, yeah, those cum trees, I already smelled them.
There's one down the street.
Dude, my entire, like the line of the walkway to my apartment is lined with them.
I don't know why you would get one unless you're like a weird, well, I mean, I'm not a kink shamer, but.
Freak.
But anyway, so.
Freaking awful.
I did that show.
Oh, right.
And I was like, I should get tested because I've been in this room. And then it was negative. But then this guy.
I like that you're like, this room is COVID. I'm going.
Well, it's people laughing.
No,
shouting,
I totally get it.
You know?
Yeah, I would do it too.
But I'm also, again, it's like, it's weird because I don't want to get it. I'm trying to be careful.
But you still want to live.
But I also feel like I'm not going to die. So it's just like a weird, I'm like, I go back and forth. So he was supposed to come do the podcast, and I'm not trying to shame him, but it's pretty obvious if you look at his Instagram. He doesn't really care.
Yeah.
He was like at a house party, and it's in his stories.
Yeah.
And it's like a wall-to-wall house party. It was nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know he's not careful. So I was like, I don't want to do it. And then like the morning he was coming over to do it, I was like, I don't want. And then he said something about bringing a friend, and I'm like, what are you're just bringing a friend?
Oh wow.
Like you should ask me first.
Well, in his world, COVID is not happening. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Hey, chill out, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I canceled on him, and then it was kind of weird. But then I saw him like when I did the laugh show I did.
Yeah.
And it's like we're fine, and there's nothing wrong, and I'll probably have him on. But it's just like some people don't. I don't even know why I started telling this story.
No,
or whatever,
actually, it relates to me.
Sorry about all the dog hair. Now you're
Oh no,
covered.
that's okay. I've got cat hair at home too, so my cat will.
I'm still not used to it. Like I just constantly have it all over me, and I wear lots of black shirts. So
that's who you are now. You're a dog person. You're a dog hair person.
Yeah.
That's what it is. it's funny that you said that though, because like I work with somebody and they went to a pop-up concert and they were like talking about
It
it.
sounds so cute. Like you open a little book and it's like pop up.
It was like an underground, like nobody knew the location, like DM stuff because it's like a pandemic still.
Yeah.
And she was talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, a super spreader.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, she's going. So yeah, like she doesn't see it as that. Like I felt kind of bad, but I mean, I don't think she really cares because like I'm like, do your thing, like, but I'm gonna wear a mask around you, like, as you know.
Yeah. Well, and at this point, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like it's so controversial to have opinions like this.
Right. Oh, I have friends that party the whole time. Florida, shout outs.
Yeah. But
Dude, what the fuck?
I think we're getting to a point, and I don't know. Like I know my parents would say this, but it's like, if you really are at risk, you should stay home. But there's no reason that people who are willing to be exposed and they're not worried about getting it.
Yeah.
Like, why can't the world kind of let everyone do shit, but then those people stay at home and are careful and we are aware of them and we don't expose them.
Yeah.
And we help them out. But I don't see why that can't be. I know we're not organized as a country, and 45 or whatever, he didn't do a good job containing shit at the beginning.
Well, so I guess, so this is like my first question when I have with that, which I totally agree. I think that's fine. People should have the freedom to choose what they want to do.
Yeah.
Some people can't afford to live without having a job, you know, like those types of situations. So
yes,
they're forced into retail to be exposed to these people that don't care about their lives.
Yeah.
What if an at-risk, a person with asthma is working at Claire's, and then some fucking
I see what you're saying. We all have to be careful.
Like people at
I'm
risk
not saying
have
don't
to
wear
be
the
out
masks
there.
though.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, Texas is.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it.
The times I don't like wearing a mask is like if I go walk at the park and I stay away from everyone. I don't think I need to wear a mask.
Do people yell at you for not?
No one's yelled at me, but
Okay,
I
well
see
then
people.
do what you want to do. Are you okay? Are you breathing okay? Do you have COVID?
He's got like little hiccups or something. Oh, please don't throw up on the couch.
Yeah.
He's okay.
It was just a little hairball.
He did a spit up earlier today on the carpet.
My cat does that too. It's annoying.
It was like literally just bile.
Like, bleh.
Poor Nacho. He's okay, buddy.
Nacho juices.
Mr. Carnitas.
Mr. Carnitas.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, like it's like a lot of people just sort of like it gets politicized and weird, and then there's like this thing where if you're not wearing a mask, you're an evil Republican. And it's like, well, no, I'm a liberal.
That's
mostly.
a straw man, is it not?
Yeah.
Logical fallacy.
Yes. No one knows what those are.
I know. I've been. I keep trying to remember them. I need
I keep meaning to learn them. Like I know I've learned them before, but like I keep meaning to go through and like memorize them so I can bring them up when people do it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing what my goal.
Do that.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, then you could be my fallacy buddy.
Okay.
I'm doing cognitive distortions as well. I think it's cool because I'm learning the ones where you call other people out on their shit, and cognitive distortions are the one where your brain is calling yourself out for the inside fallacies. Do you know what those are? You've been in therapy. Mental health episode. I started crying again.
Just now?
No.
Oh, I start crying. I thought you said I started.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I could. I don't want to right now.
Do it.
I don't really like being told what to do.
You start crying. Like, I got you. No. Well, yeah, what is that? Is that like when you notice that you have a fallacy that you're thinking, so you fix it?
Yeah.
Are you doing it?
I mean, like you yelled at me.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. I mean, it's just helping my contacts out, that's all.
Oh, okay.
I have this special mascara that like stains my under eyes blue. So I put the nacho in there. And
there's a video where he's eating his butthole. He's like licking his butthole. It was the one with Ellis Rodriguez.
I really like him.
He's great.
I should watch that episode. I'll look through the other ones. I'll check it out. I'll check out this own podcast. Plug your own I'll plug this podcast. Yeah, because I'm already watching Frenemies. I feel like you might like it.
I want to. I don't know if I have room.
You don't know the people either. You have to be invested.
I can get invested. I recently discovered Cumtown, and that's a fantastic podcast.
Oh my God! No, you're talking about calm down. All the people on Twitter talking about it is so annoying.
It's not for everyone, that's for sure.
God, those guys. Have you heard of the Red Scare? They're like the ex-girlfriends or girlfriends of those dudes or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like the girl, like...
I know about Chapo Trap House, but I've never heard that one.
Yeah, that's all on... Those are all Twitter podcasts that I'm like...
Oh, the Red Scare. It's just two girls that are like kind of Russian.
Dasha and Anna.
I actually heard one...
Anna
because the host of Cumtown, the main guy...
Yes.
He was on there, and it came up on YouTube, so I watched it yesterday.
They all fuck each other in their own podcast, little incest shit. I don't know. I'm just a hater. I'm a hater.
Oh, okay. That's
for
fair.
like no reason. I think it's just because like those dudes like are like just like the pinnacle of a Twitter dude that just got hella famous.
But they're also like ironic about it. They're not. They know
that's
that
that's not a person.
No, it's not. But
You're a joke.
But they're aware of that, which is the important thing.
How do you exist? How do you have a real conversation with that? That's not a person. I couldn't have a friends with those people. You know what I mean? Like, they're not real. They're just, I mean, but to be fair, I'm a hater. Like, honestly, I'm not giving them a chance because, like, for what? I don't care.
We're all haters. I used to hate Mark Maron.
Oh, I do.
I only like him now because of Glow. But I know that's not him, so I really like a fake Mark Maron.
I've had that happen to me before.
And I'm really mad that there's no Glow season 4 happening.
I should watch that if you like it.
It's very good.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's really
If you love the 80s and just like fun, happy shows, it's depressing sometimes, but it's like it's like funny. It's like a dramedy.
Oh, okay.
It's good though.
I usually go for like teen dramas, but I'm not in a show right now, I think.
Oh, like watching one?
Yeah, I'm not like in the middle of one. I was watching that Night Stalker one, but I'm just like over that guy. Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Get over your problem.
Fucking
go to therapy, man.
We get it. Your childhood was hard.
Dude, his childhood sucked, but it traces back. They all need some help.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme of the Jokers throughout the years where it's like Joker like in the marijuana one, and then it's like the cartoon, and then it goes to cocaine. And it's like
it shows like the drug next to the type of Joker it is.
Yeah, and it's like that's the funny. Jack Nicholson one or something for cocaine.
That makes sense.
And then like heroin is the Heath Ledger one.
Total. I was about to say that.
Meth is Jared Leto.
Holy shit.
And then the Joaquin is mental health in America. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Thanks, Reagan. I hate him too. I'm kind of a hater. I think that's also one of the like personality traits that's kind of a joke that I'm like leaning into, like hating celebrities and really like blacklisting myself before I get famous as a block so I don't get famous because it's too scary.
So you get blocked by them? No,
I'm just like openly like a hater so that like they know I don't want to work with them, even though they're not asking.
Yeah. Well, this is what's going to happen. I am going to somehow create a career for myself.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll cast you and stuff.
Okay, cool. I'll do that too. I actually one of my this was my dream in 2016. So to answer your question, my dream.
Let's end on that.
Yeah. Okay. To answer your question,
this is like 2 hours and change, which is awesome.
I could keep talking for a zillion years.
Ones.
I'm like a Joe Rogan too.
That's what I wanted. I know that people don't like him, but I also think those people don't ever have they've never listened to it. They don't like his fans, and so they're like, fuck him.
Well, I heard you say that. I don't know. He also allows. He's just a loud dude. You kind of.
I know. I get it. Alec. I don't even listen to those episodes. I'm like, yeah, Alex Jones is insane. I don't need to listen. But I think people who do, it's funny, like, because he's insane.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean the stuff he's done is okay or whatever.
I miss a Fear Factor Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
That's the Joe Rogan I know. Ew, are you eating a hair?
It's like a bit that
my hair right there for you.
It's like a bit, or not a bit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he likes you.
Thank you for smelling me. Okay. All right.
Nacho, don't assault our guests, okay? That's all right.
Yeah.
Are you not a dog person?
Oh no, I'm just not like a crotch sniffing person.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, on camera usually for a fee.
No, that's not a good
I'm
clip
just
to
kidding.
have.
This is
I
premium
haven't-
content. I'm not
yeah,
dishing
this
this
is
out
going
for
on
free.
the OnlyFans.
Yeah,
the Epic
okay.
Tiki OnlyFans.
Awesome.
No, but wait. Okay, what was I saying? Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
So all I was saying was, I like his podcast. He's motivational for me. I think what I do like is like he does hash out ideas.
Yeah.
And he talks them out, and that's good.
Boy, he do talk. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That man talk.
But he has his philosophy is just like, yeah, I just do the podcast because I like it, and I get to talk to cool people, and I record it, and people like that. That's awesome. So it's like I just like that for mine.
Yeah.
So it's like I can just hang out and talk.
No
and
frills.
You can watch it. You don't have to. You can if you want. And you can share. You don't have to share. Whatever. It's just out there.
Yeah, I like not giving a fuck.
That's what I'm trying to do to make it more fun instead of feeling like a job where I have to get it out every week. You know,
Right.
It's like we're recording on a fucking Thursday at it's like 9:30 now, 9:48.
Dang it,
So
it's real late actually.
so yeah. But I like that this episode's long. But anyways, comedy.
To answer your question.
Yeah.
No, my dream is to be like a cartoon and also have a video game.
Like a voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing.
Or like be like a memorable character. Like I think people can like me for me or whatever, but I want to be a part of something like collaborative, but also be like memorable. But
like in a show, like
like a freaking SpongeBob type B word. But like yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like that's an insane dream. So good luck.
But it's not that crazy because if you get good at that stuff and you just place yourself where you need to place yourself, it'll happen eventually. I think
we'll see in 10 years when this podcast comes to cancel my jobs. But I have another idea for like the video game. I want
that sounds really interesting.
A Crazy Taxi reboot, but weed delivery.
Yes.
I mean, that's an easy game.
We need to get Sega on the phone right now.
I feel like, and I know all the characters. I know like all the people that you meet and the ways that you can get
like the
XP.
characters that you would put in the game. I thought you meant the Crazy Taxi. I'm like, you remember them?
Oh, well, I remember the main guy. But yeah.
I just associate the main guy with like, he was in The Offspring also because that was like the entire soundtrack of that game.
Dude, I wish The Offspring would do the Weed Taxi game. That would be so cool. I've got so many ideas.
I can't believe they haven't rebooted Crazy Taxi. Like that's pretty wild that they haven't tried to make it again.
I mean, there's a lot of like other like people are doing different shit out there. I'm still playing The Sims though, so look at me go. Almost 30. Dude, you got indigestion? Something good?
Someone said it's like reverse hiccups. It's like a dog thing.
Yeah, like it sounds like like a gas or like burp almost, but like a.
Marisol said that. Sometimes say Marisol, sometimes say Mari. I just feel
It's
extra.
Marisol. Yeah,
I know, but I feel extra as a white guy to do it.
I know when I say jalapeno.
Mr. Carnitas.
Mr. Carnitas, would you like some kisses? Or my taco flavored wish?
My taco burrito taco.
Mr. Carnitas.
That's a show that gets away with some shit. South Park.
Yeah. I miss like Mad TV stuff too. That was different times.
It was. Somebody was pointing out the other day that Miss Swan, they had Bobby Lee, and they were like, "No, we're gonna have a white woman do this character."
Terrible.
So video game, cartoon,
and go to the
awesome.
Groundlings. Speaking of Mad TV, I want to go and be on a Groundlings stage show. Like,
do you want to take the classes, or because you kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
But you would probably ace it. Get like a pass and just you go to level 12 immediately.
I stalk them all, so like I don't know.
Like the ones that aren't famous?
Well, they're famous to me, but yeah, the ones that aren't famous.
Like the ones that aren't in movies.
Yeah, no, the ones that are still actively playing on their stage and not like on not Will Ferrell.
Like Jimmy
No, like
Torrentino,
Lisa
like
Shurga, Patty Guggenheim.
Okay. I don't even know these. Are they all the people who do characters on Comedy Bang Bang? Those people?
Yes, some of them. Yeah, Ryan Gull is actually my favorite.
don't even know. I haven't listened in years.
Doug Gropes.
No.
Oh.
I remember
really
like
good.
who's is he Filipino?
Oh, Ed.
He's in a bunch of stuff now.
Yeah,
right?
he's in Bajillion Dollar Properties. Eugene Cordero.
Yes.
Yep.
He was in fucking King
He's
Kong
amazing.
Skull Island or whatever.
Yeah, he's awesome. He
great.
was he's in everything and he's amazing. I love him.
Yeah.
Actually, Bajillion Dollar Properties is my favorite sketch show. Like, have you seen it?
No, it was one. There was actually several shows like that I wanted to watch, and it was like, oh, there's too many shows.
This
like that
one is worth it.
And then there's the one that's like set in the 1800s with the oil baron family or something. With
Oh,
like Natasha Leggero.
Yes, yeah, I know.
That show looked funny.
Yeah, wasn't that on comedy?
Yeah.
Do Bajillion Dollar Properties first. I'm just saying.
Is it streaming somewhere?
I'll check for you because it's important to me. But I really will find out. I know it's on Amazon to buy, but it was on an app that like
it feels like it would be on Hulu, but you never know.
Yeah, I'll check.
Do you have HBO Max or HBO on demand? Somehow?
My roommate's ex-girlfriend does. In our TV, sorry. Shout out. She's cool.
Blade's on there. You should watch it.
I will actually.
There's a line that's so amazing where he like kills a vampire and he goes, "Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill." It's so good.
Oh my God! How have I never seen this? And that was the best part.
Steven Dorff is like eating all the scenery constantly. It's amazing. Udo Kier is in it. Do you know that guy? He's like the creepy German guy who's like old in every movie he's ever been in. And he's like the head vampire. It's so good.
That's it. That's what I'm gonna do after not right now, but like when I go to bed and then the next time I'm awake. After work and I work again. And then I'll sleep again and then I'll probably wake up and do it later.
Okay.
Just so you guys know. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that. But what
was I supposed to watch besides
Bajillion Dollar Properties?
Was there something else or no? Oh yeah, I was just telling you movies that you should watch, huh?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do a Google document.
Yeah, we'll just share it and we'll just post things that are good. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I would so do that. I just had an idea. I mean, it's not like a crazy idea. But I was thinking like, when I do my outside show, we should have like Kooky Pants do a set.
Oh yeah.
If you guys are down.
I
don't know like how much room there would be, but
right, that's the thing.
There's probably enough room. The backyard's like decent. It's big enough to do a show. Like a socially
Well, we
distanced.
could just do a song too. Like we wouldn't have don't have to.
Oh yeah, you guys could like just do music.
Those aren't we could do like a short scene in a song like or an altered show. I mean, I would have to see what because she's hella busy too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but plug Bedside of LeBron still.
Yes.
And Bajillion Dollar Properties.
What's your social media?
Twitter JackTrippers GF. Instagram Hella Scary or Scariel, but you probably spelled my name wrong, so just do Hella Scary.
I'll put it on the screen.
Okay. I also have a Snapchat still, but nobody cares. What's happening?
He's trying to look outside.
Oh, it's just because it was my foot. Sorry.
It's okay, Nacho.
I'm all over the place. Aeriel Garagely. You can find me. Sometimes Aeriel No Hands, whatever.
I'll remember
you want.
this time too. I can't believe I forgot that you told me for a reason.
Yeah, do you even know my real last name though?
No. Or maybe I do. You might have told me, but I don't know. Tell me in a second.
It's Hunter. It's fine.
Hunter? Oh, okay. Cool. That's
when
way less exciting than it.
Yeah.
You know.
My last
like when Melissa
name.
McGillicuddy told me her real name.
Her real name?
I was like, oh, that's so surprising. Like it's like not surprising, but it's also like that's so different than Melissa McGillicuddy.
Way different. Well, yeah. Now it's like, oh yeah, that's a fake. I love giving her shit.
Yeah.
But if you Google my name, it comes up with airplane hunters, like aerial hunters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like people who shoot down airplanes,
like
with
drones
rifles?
And shit.
Oh, right. Okay.
My name is a drone. Who knew?
Okay.
Who knew? End the show. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can follow Nacho at. Just kidding. You can follow me at Epic Tiki Comedy on Twitter, at Epic Tiki on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, follow the YouTube channel.
Comment, share with your friends and family. Comment that thing that we said a long time ago. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, snarf snarf.
Well, now they have to watch all the way to the end.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, comment it again. like a second
reply
comment.
to your comment.
Yes, if you reply to your
Repeat
initial
it.
comment, then we'll know you watched the whole thing.
Or
Do you know how many
smash
times
your
I've
hands
tried to do this and I've been like, do the thing at this time, and then no one does it, so it never works.
I'm gonna do it. I'll be the one.
We have the worst fans.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you should do it just so people are like, what? And then they watch it to find out.
they will watch it to find out what I'm talking about.
Yes, and then
Okay.
they won't know that it was a ploy until
It's
the
a
very
giveaway.
end.
You get a link to the Google document of stuff we want to watch.
Our watch list. That's the prize. Thanks for watching, everyone. We love you.
We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.